That green light come on, and we are still waiting. We are going live. We are live. How guys, how you going today on BKR Sport? We are here as we watch on with the Wellington Phoenix taking on the Central Coast Mariners. This is going to be an interesting game here. Really tough to obviously read the A-League this year. As you guys know, it's a very tough league to predict, no matter what. It's not been many goals being scored lately in any of the games, and yeah, look, I'm really not too sure how this one's going to go either. It's a bit of a wet, windy, rainy day down there in Wollongong, where this game is at. Wellington Phoenix, their home games are being played from Wollongong. And, last week, Wellington actually didn't look too bad. They got a 1-1 draw, I believe it was. Let's quickly go back and have a look at how last week did go for these two teams. I remember last week, obviously, Mariners won 2-1 over the Jets. They did look okay in the first half. Second half, they didn't look great. They were up 2-0 with 20 minutes to go, and then the Jets, they scored a goal, and they just pump for that final 20. So Mariners didn't really do too much at the end of that game. But in the end, they still won, and they are currently top of the table. But that's after one game, so do relax there. For the Wellington Phoenix, on the other hand, they drew 1-1 with MacArthur. I actually thought they were the better team. I thought they were the better team. Gary Hooper scored an early goal there in the 25th minute. MacArthur were able to equalise. But look, I think Wellington's going to win today. I think Wellington will probably have the better attack going. I don't really rate the Mariners a great deal as it is. I think that obviously last year they were much better than what they are this year. And I think, yeah, last week they got lucky. They obviously got to come up against a team in the Newcastle Jets who just simply aren't that great. You know what I'm saying? They're not that great, the Newcastle Jets. So the Mariners were lucky to get a sneaky little win there, and they'll take it. But now they come against the Wellington Phoenix team, who apparently haven't lost in about 12 games, I think it is. I think it was 12 games or something that I heard before the Wellington Phoenix haven't lost in. But guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. Now let's go through the team lineups of this game today. Don't forget, guys, we'll also be streaming the MacArthur versus Sydney FC game right after this. But for Wellington today, guys, up front they've got Gary Hooper and Sotirio, with on the wings they've got Piscopo and also Ball. In the midfield they've got Lewis and Rufa. Well, in the midfield along with Ball and Piscopo, but they're more so wingers. Lewis and Rufa in the mid, with McGarry, can't even see who that is at the back. Laws, Payne and Elliott as the back line, and then they've got Sale as the goalkeeper. So just going with a basic 4-4-2 in reality, but also Piscopo and Ball pushed up quite significantly there. Moving on to the starting lineup here for the Mariners. They've got Birgitti as their goalkeeper, with Nisbet, Goddard, Bazanic, and Arena playing at the back. Oh, no, sorry, it's not in order here. Bazanic, Arena, Rolls, Rowe, Ballard, Sekenis, Farrell, and Tongic as the lineup there, because Tongic is definitely not a striker, so it's definitely not in order. And yeah, look, it's an okay lineup, but in the same sense, there's just not really much. Not much oomph there. You know, there's not much oomph. There's no Alu Kuol obviously anymore. They didn't really have a great deal going last week. Who scored the goal last week though for the Mariners? It was a really good one. Where is he? Is it Farrell? I think it was Farrell who got it last week, and he was just absolutely unbelievable with that header from the centre of the goal. But look, I think Wellington will probably get off to a decent start here. I think they'll probably dominate the attacking possession of this game. And I think, yeah, I'm going to take Wellington to win this one. I'm going to go 3-1. Oh, that's a high scoring game. I might go 3-1. I might go 3-1, to be honest with you. I could go 3-1 here to Wellington. Was Aka says, tipping Central Coast to win 2-1. Really? I don't know about that one. I just don't think the Mariners are better than this West Coast team. Yeah, Nisbet and Farrell, but I was thinking about Farrell with the header. That header was an unbelievable header. League Zone Commentary says, go Wellington. JMX Sports says, hey, BK, hello, mate. Paddycat says, A-League back in Wollongong. Yeah, well, it's not a great day for it. It's not a great day. Obviously, it's raining and cold and windy in here in Sydney right now, and yeah, not many people will be going to this game. Mariners, usually they have an okay away supporter base in New South Wales, but in the same sense, Central Coast all the way down to Wollongong on a day like this is not exactly fantastic. So it'll be interesting to see how many people actually do turn up to this game. Especially with Wellington, obviously, Wollongong isn't exactly New Zealand heartland, you know what I'm saying? So we saw a lot of New Zealand fans last year, but that was more so because of Ulises Tavia from Mexico, who had a lot of these Mexican fans that are coming, but now obviously they're at MacArthur. Zook FC says, hey mate, all the way from the Netherlands. Hello mate, how are we doing? Getting up, it must be early for you in the Netherlands, like what, 7 a.m? 7 a.m. or something like in the Netherlands, or 6 a.m. or something like that? You must be getting up pretty early here for some football action. Oh yeah, says hello from Zakynthos in Greece. Hello mate, how are we doing? Pater Cat says, Wollongong Wolves promoting the game on Twitter to get some Wolves fan there. Well, that's because obviously the more people who go to the games in Wollongong, the more it shows that people in Wollongong will go and watch Wolves. You know what I'm saying? So by getting more people to this game, they get more potential support in regards to the league, backing in a bid from the Wollongong Wolves, obviously. How are Matilda's going right now, by the way? I didn't actually check out that result. Nice. Nice. 3-0 USA. Well, glad I didn't go to that game. That is a shocking game there for the Matildas. Zook FC says Wellington's going to win. Their expected goals is higher than Central Coast, and their expected goals against is lower than Central Coast. It's 7 a.m. Yeah, I was pretty close. But yeah, I think Wellington win. But one thing I will tell you, Zook FC, is that there's this league you can't ever predict. It's the most tough league to predict because it's not rigged. It's just not great. So you just see teams that are pretty average, struggling for 90 minutes against each other, and then sometimes you'll see like a random goal or whatnot. Usually you see quite a few corners. Usually you see quite a few attempts at goal in this league, but it's just kind of really askew. Pattercat says Matilda sucked today. USA scored inside 24 seconds. Lovely. That's exactly what you like to see. That's exactly what you like to see, just without the like to see part. Man Rumba Lumba says Mariners 4, Phoenix 3. How on earth do you think we're seeing a 7-goal game in this one? Zook FC says, mate, it's one of the best leagues in the world. I love you. I love your optimism, mate. I do. I love your optimism. Obviously, I love it. I love it because I understand it. But in the same sense, people from international don't really understand the quality of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's good. You just have to understand you have to have the right perspective of this league to really enjoy it. As I can see, in terms of entertainment, I think probably it's the closest in terms of you never really know who's going to win. Yes, Sydney FC have been good recently, but this year, honestly, there's so many teams that have an opportunity. Melbourne City, obviously, they won last year. They're looking the best for it this year. We'll see tonight, get them against Adelaide, but they started off the last season halfway through, they were last, and then they ended up winning. Brisbane Roar played pretty well last week, probably deserved a 2-2 draw against Melbourne City, but couldn't get it. Sydney FC will more than likely be back up there, but we'll see them against Macarthur later. I really am liking Adelaide. I don't think Western United are that great. I think Perth should be good if they... I don't even know what's going on with Perth, to be honest with you. Couldn't tell you what's going on with Perth. They lost 1-0 last night. We were streaming it. And yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on with Perth, to be completely honest with you. Jess Shelton says, go the Wellington Phoenix. League Zone commentary says, not a great day at Wynn Stadium. Yeah, it's not great in New South Wales at all right now. Zook FC says, the Dutch league is shit as well, except for Ajax, but here people think that we actually are good. It's not as obviously it's a terrible league because obviously Ajax would normally I don't pay attention too much to the Dutch league, but in the same sense like Ajax always win, right? I would assume as much. Yeah, St. Mariners brought a decent crowd down, well, a decent enough crowd down from Central Coast. Seems like there's a few Mariners fans here. Yeah, exactly right. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm seeing. But obviously still not a great deal of people there. Like you can see the audience right now. But the Eredivisie is still pretty decent. I think that Ajax always win, yeah. But the Eredivisie is still pretty decent and would have a better quality than what the A-League is. But this is our league. I'm not going to be one of those guys who just watches the international leagues and whatnot. We watch all different sports here. And I'm definitely going to support the local leagues, especially if I can. I'm not going to the NBL when I'm doing the NBA because that's just too much of the same thing. That's like every day, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the A-League, yeah, absolutely, I'll get around the A-League and support it. Support it just the same. Zook FC says there's a big difference between clubs. Yeah, absolutely. I guess that's the welcoming part about this league is that the difference between the two teams. Honestly, anyone can win each and every single game. Literally every single game, anyone can win. Whether it be Melbourne City versus who's last right now? Who's the last? Let me have a look here at the ladder. Who's last? Whether it be Melbourne City versus Newcastle Jets or, Mariners Jets, but not really. Whether it be the best team versus the worst team, still anyone has an opportunity. Wasaka says, I'm not a Mariners fan, but think they can make an upset. Maybe. Oliver Sales, the goalkeeper, with Callan Elliott, Tim Payne, Joshua Laws, and James McGarry in the defence. Okay, they're going to take it away from me. No, and obviously Joshua Law, David Ball, Clayton Lewis, and Joshua Sotirio, Gary Hooper, and Reno Piscopo up front. Gee whiz, I'm all over the shop right now. I can't even speak a bloody English, mate. Can't even speak the English. So that's the team right there for the Wellington Phoenix. Now, they're going to get up the lineup any moment now for the Mariners. They do this weird thing with the coverage coverage where they like flicker the screen, the whole screen, but they're only changing the formation on the right hand side. This could be a terrible game, by the way. Mariners Mark Birigidi, the goalkeeper, with Storm Rowe, Ruan Tongic, Kai Rouse, and Jacob Farrell in the back line. Jacob Farrell very good last week. Cy Goddard, Maximilian Bollard, Oliver Bazanic, and Damien Tsekenis as the midfield there, with Marco Reina and Joshua Nisbet up front. They're playing a 4-4-2 here today. That's a typical kind of formation there for the Mariners. I don't think they've ever played something different than a basic 4-4-2. Justin Sunderland, this is Sup BKR on the train with GR. Let's get around it. I will be streaming your game tonight, Sydney FC versus MacArthur. I will be streaming that game, so be interesting because it is wet as well. And the last time you guys played last year actually was really wet, and it was a shocking game. Wasn't it the delay for like 45 minutes or an hour at MacArthur? Adrian Kimmer says, "What's up, mate?" Hello, mate. League Zone commentary says Fenton off the bench. I think he deserves to be starting. I think this Wellington team's a pretty strong lineup. I think they've got a pretty strong lineup, to be completely honest with you. Justin says, we have been to 5 pubs. I lost 200 on the pokies. Gee whiz. You're out of control, mate. You are out of control. Corbin says, how you day? Just waiting for hopefully a good night here, mate. Hopefully a good night. The big fella Jars, he's here. He says, I made $14, mate. You're out of control, mate. That's going to be... what's your shout, mate? If one of you is losing $200 and another one's winning $14, we all know it's Justin's shout, Justin. So make sure he pays that. Make sure he pays up with that $14. JMX Sports says, I reckon Wellington will win 3-1. They have a much better attack, and they also concede less than the Mariners. Yeah, absolutely. You know, like I said, I think they haven't lost since last year. 12. I think they said 12 games. I think they said something about 12 games. Zook FC says, all right, mate, enjoy the match. Yeah, it's gonna be. Hopefully, it's gonna be a good one. Paddock says Jackson out here winning. You better tell you. That's Jackson shout with that $14. You can buy at least a quarter of a beer for that price at the stadium. You could buy at least a quarter of a beer that you can share between the two of you. So, half of a quarter of a beer each. There you go, mate. There you go. Alrighty, so here we go. Let me know your score predictions in the chat, guys. I'm going 3-1 Wellington, but then again, it could easily not be that because it is a terrible day in Wollongong. But I'll take Wellington 3-1. I reckon they'll get off to the fast start here. Jar says, no, Justin was scared. Oh, buddy, gee whiz. He was telling me last night too, Jas. He was telling me about this race or whatnot. And he's bigging himself up. He was saying he was going to flog you he said he was going to beat you in a 100-metre race by 200 metres. I was like, all right, fair enough. Can't wait to see it. But now he's telling me he's scared. Gee whiz, mate. Gee whiz. So the game has started here, but the timer on the clock is apparently saying no time. It's nothing. There's no time apparently on the clock here. So it's going to be Wellington who start the ball, and they're going to kick this one up. Sebastian Grammer says 2-0 Wellington, Hooper and Biscopo. Yeah, I agree. I think Hooper will score. I'll go Hooper to score first goal. I've given him the 3, so I'll go Hooper. You know what? I'm going to go Hooper for a double here, mate. I'm going to go Hooper for a double. And who else will I go with? I'll go Sotirio for 1. Yeah, I'll go Sotirio for 1 there. So Mariners just kicking this ball in the back. Now, I want to see from the Mariners here a little bit more attack compared to last week. Last week, look, they beat the Jets, but the Jets are the Jets, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tongic is a strong defender, but you can't really necessarily just rely on oh, jeez, that's terrible for the Mariners. They kick the ball back to the goalkeeper, and they're going to whack this one away. Zook FC, I'll take 2-1. Gary Hooper, David Ball, and Tsekenis to score. Yeah, fair enough. Gary Hooper, David Ball's a good shout, actually, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll take Piscopo, Ball, and Hooper instead of Hooper for a double. I could go for a Hooper for a double, though. AMA says, is Mohamed Toure playing? Yeah, he's playing, just without the playing part. Just without the playing part. He's definitely playing, just not this game, and not the playing part. Justin Sutherland says, we'll let you know who wins the race. Mate, I tell you what, whoever loses the race, you suck. Whoever loses that race, you suck. Wellington hit on the left-hand side. Keep up the great work, BKR. Don't worry, mate. I'll do it just for you. Just for you, I'll keep up the great work. Just for you. So Wellington here, playing around the back line right now. I want it to be a bit more of a fast game, though. Wellington are usually quite a fast-paced team. That MacArthur versus Wellington game last week wasn't exactly fantastic, but it was still, it was a bit choppy, but there was still quite a bit of attacking going inside that choppiness. It was still a relatively enjoyable game. Obviously, there was slow parts. A lot of it was quite slow, but there was also a lot of. It was just it'll go slow 5 minutes, fast for 10 minutes. Slow 5 minutes, fast for 10 minutes. Luke FC says my live stream doesn't work. Live stream as in of me, or are you talking about of the actual game itself? I'm currently watching it on Paramount Plus, which is pretty good. Pretty good. It's okay. It's not the great coverage. I'm always behind by like a minute. So when you guys, to be fair, I probably should take this live score off here and just update it manually. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do because unfortunately I'm a little tiny bit behind here. So give me 1 second here as I sort this little bad boy out. Do that. Hello. Let's put that one down here and block off the screen of the score, and then I'm going to put the text in instead. I'll put the text in instead of what the score is so that it doesn't ruin it for everyone. But Wellington here with a chance just outside the box. That's a corner. That's a corner here for the Wellington. Like I said, they're going to start off here pretty strongly. They're going to start off pretty strongly here. So corner there for Wellington. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to sort this out right now. I'm just trying to sort this bad boy out so that it doesn't get ruined like it did, unfortunately, last night. All right, let's do that. Now let's put the text in because now I know there's not going to be a goal scored, from this corner here. Alrighty, 1 second. Let's make that bigger. Bingo, bingo. Oh, please tell me it's going to work. Okay, there we go. Nil. No, let's do this. Okay, so corner here, they whip it in, and it's going to be, oh my god, it's going to be corner, I think. I think it's going to be a corner. I think it's going to be a corner. It is going to be a corner, so it's going to be 2 corners here. Early days here for Wellington. 2 corners here. Early days for the Wellington. Let's go back up here, make a different colour, because otherwise I can't have that one. Black, and we'll go also a bit of black action. Black and black. Oh, here we go. They're going to have another, they're potentially have another corner here. No, they whacked that one away. They whacked that little bad boy right on out of there. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to sort this out right now. Because otherwise, it looks stupid. Ooh, that is not working. I'll read your chat in just a few moments. There we go. That should be fine. There we go. Now we're sorted. See, you didn't believe me. Now you believe me. Now you're believing me, son. Now you're believing me. All right, don't let me forget that, by the way, guys, because I don't usually have to update it manually, but I will today. Patty Cat says, I don't know the raw. I know the raw, though. The raw? Raw? That's pretty raw, mate. That's pretty raw to not know the raw. Definitely love a bit of raw action, mate. Definitely love a bit of raw action. Ooh, Wellington here with a chance again. Wellington here outside the edge of the box. And, a save. Good save. Good save. Good save. Birighitti there will just get down there into his bottom right-hand side, and he'll get that one easily. Zook FC says, the actual game. Oh, well, at least you got BKR Sport, mate. Is this your first stream or you've been here before? League's Own Commentary said, Raw, never heard of that. Oh, am I going to the Raw game? Yeah, why do you keep saying Raw with an RAW? I did ignore it the first time because I thought you were going to change it, but yeah, I don't understand why you keep saying Raw with an RAW. Zook FC says, live stream works. What a great location for a pitch. Yeah, I've been there before. It's a nice place. It's actually the home stadium for the St. George Illawarra Dragons in the NRL. Wellington use it because they can't be playing in New Zealand right now. They can, but whatever. But it's a fantastic stadium. Fantastic. It's not even really the home stadium of the Dragons. It's one of their stadiums, but it's not their main stadium. But it's a beautiful stadium, man. Beautiful. But it can get very windy. It can get very windy there. So you do have to kind of put that into your mind. But Wellington here will have the ball down the right-hand side. But at least you got the live stream. See, that's the best thing. See, people don't realise this. Like, everyone's like, oh, show us the game. It's like, I can't show you the game. But the best thing is, you get the game on an illegal stream. You turn their stupid commentary off because they're going to lie to you the whole game. And I'm going to tell you the truth about how shit that ball was from Wellington Phoenix. Patacat says, Wollongong Wolves play a few games here as well in the NPL. Well, of course, isn't this their home game? Isn't this the Wollongong? But surely this would be the Wollongong Wolves home ground. Zook FC says, I've been to Australia twice, but I haven't been to Wollongong yet. Mate, I'm from Australia, and I've been to Wollongong once. It's not a place that you usually go. It's a beautiful place. It's beautiful down there, obviously the east coast of Australia when you're not even necessarily in the main cities. Ooh, this is going to be a good ball here. That's a good throw in. And it's going to be corner. Corner. Oh, no, it's going to be a throw in, sorry. Throw in. Joel says, any illegal streams? Mate, I tell you what, there's a couple of them, but it's not here. Just not here. Wellington here, left-hand side. So that's not going to help you at all, but just know there is some. Just know that there is some out there floating around. 7 minutes gone here, guys. Wellington definitely started off the better. And up it goes here. Oh, ball. Oh, jeez. That's going to be safe. Easy save there. Paddycat says, no, they play at Albert Butler Memorial Park for smaller games. For the big games, they play at Wynn Stadium. Okay. Big games, would that be like against... like I said, I don't really know a great deal about the NPL. Like Olympic and... Leichhardt. I dead set couldn't really tell you a great deal about the NPL teams. I can tell you like Brisbane Olympic and Gold Coast United. How about that? See? I'm a smart cookie, mate. See? I named you at least 2 teams. Green Gully. See? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. It's like I'm the smartest individual on the planet. My God. It's actually, it's hurting right now how smart I am. So Mariners here with the ball on the right-hand side. Over the top. That's going to be, that's going to be clear to Wellington. Nearly gave a corner away, but they're going to, geez. What was this here from Wellington? And Mariners here outside the edge of the box. They whip this one across outside the edge of the box here. He's going to probably have a shot. No, he won't. They're going to put this one out to the left-hand side here. Are they going to put a cross in, or is just going to dance around the edge? They're not going to do it. Nope, they're not going to do it. Patagat says, top of the table games and finals. Yeah, but who are like the big teams? Who are the big teams in the NPL for like New South Wales? So right-hand side here, Mariners going to put this one through. That is just shocking. That's shocking. That's shocking. Let me see if I can name another one, actually. I'm going to try and see if I can get a Victorian one. South Melbourne? Gotcha. Look at me go. South Melbourne. I gotcha. Big time. You just can't stop me, mate. At this point, it's getting a bit ridiculous. Adelaide City? Oh, my God. It's filthy at this point. Sydney Olympic. Yeah, I said Olympic. Gee whiz, man. Shit, man. I said Olympic already. My goodness me. Get off my back. Marcus Plymouth said, I think Wellington will win. Yeah, I've got Wellington to win too, mate. They've started off the better here as well. Mariners are starting to push a little bit more now in this after about 7 minutes, 8 minutes or so, but Wellington have still started off the better here. Patagat says Sydney United, named him. Leichhardt, named him already. Marconi's one. Oh, that's a goal kick. That's a goal kick. I don't know. That is shocking. Marconi is one I missed, but I do know them. Sydney Olympic are the big 4 in New South Wales, along with the Wollongong, obviously. So I named 3 of the big 4 there. I named 3 of the big 4. And obviously we knew Wollongong. We weren't even thinking about them. So 10 minutes gone here, guys. Still 0-0. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Bing, bing. And obviously subscribe if you are new around here. If you want to chat in the chat, you want to get around it, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. It's free. You may as well. And then just refresh. And then you can tell me how much of a big brain I am for knowing at the very minimum 3 of the big 4 clubs or 4 of the big 5 clubs in the NPL. Pretty good, mate. Pretty good. So it's going to be headed straight back to the keeper here. It's been a pretty good start here by pace standards. It's not been a slow grind that the Mariners usually do play with that can boil the absolute shit out of you. Mariners are a team that, like, honestly, if they're a bad Mariners, they are woeful. Like, they are the worst team to watch. But when they're good, like, it's actually quite enjoyable. Like, last year, it was actually kind of fun to watch some of their games. Well, Mariners here are actually starting to attack a lot more, though. They are starting to attack. Absolutely not will I be streaming NRL preseason. Absolutely not. All right, here we go. Mariners here over the top, and handball. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Marcus Thimmer says, I thought Sydney Olympic were good versus Sydney FC in the FFA Cup. Was it 4-2, maybe 4-1? I think it was a relatively close game, though, wasn't it? I think it wasn't a terrible scoring game there at all. Absolutely. Patagat says Gold Coast Knights in the round 16 of the FFA Cup. Absolutely. They'll play the winner of Adelaide City versus Melbourne victory game. Gold Coast Knights, mate. Whenever there's a Gold Coast team, Gold Coast is the greatest place in Australia, mate. So, you have to expect they're going to do pretty well there, mate. You have to expect that. Oh, is that a corner? This is a corner. Okay, wow. 3 corners already here for Wellington Phoenix. I hope no one bet on 4-2 it was. Mate, I'm like the biggest brain you've ever seen today. Gee whiz, didn't even watch the game, and I'm already knowing the score. Shit, man. Gee whiz. My God. It's actually embarrassing how good this is. Cameron Lees, do you think the Phoenix should be allowed in the Australian FFA Cup? No. Who cares? If they want to. It's not worth it for them, though. Well, may as well. While they're here, you may as well. But in the same sense, like, it's not really... Like, one second here... Like, there's no real point for them. Like, they're not financially going to benefit from it. Wellington whips it across, and... it's a good ball across there from Soterio. But unfortunately, just no one was there. It was a good cross from Soterio. Wellington here, pushing forward, back down to around the halfway point. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I think that for my streams and for the growth of my channel, it being on Paramount Plus probably actually works out well. because no one's going to buy Paramount Plus besides people like myself and paid account and the likes. When people want to watch a game, they try to find the illegal stream. We can't do it on YouTube, but then they come across my stream. Because no one has, everyone used to just watch it on Foxtel and K or whatnot, which was easy, but now it's not easy anymore. Paddycat says, Phoenix play in the FA Cup, but in the competition's history, they've won a total of one game, and that was back in 2015. Lovely. That's what you like to see. Just for the like part. Melbourne Victory says, Paramount Plus is ruined. The official Melbourne Victory, eh? Official Melbourne Victory. They don't like the old Paramount Plus. Chancey. Oh, cleared away there. My team plays your team, though, tomorrow, Melbourne Victory. Good luck with that one. I remember last year, I think we beat you 3-1 in that opening game, but this year will be a bit of a tough one. You've got a bit of a better team this year, the old Melbourne Victory. Someone who says the Australian FA Cup is not even on New Zealand TV. YouTube is the only place you can watch it on MyFootball. Yeah, I can't wait for next week because I'm in Fiji as of Thursday, guys. So on Thursday, I won't stream on Thursday. It's a Bulls off day. There's no A-League. I don't think there's any rugby anyway. I could have just done a random NBA game, but I won't do it. Wellington here. I'm just going to obviously take that day off from streaming. That's going to be free kick here to the Mariners. And then I get it for free. If you're not in Australia, you can literally watch all of these A-League games for free on YouTube. Just throwing that out there. Victory's back, mate. You struggle to beat West United. Let's relax. Let's wait until they play a couple of good teams, because West United and Perth both looked terrible last night, and West United last week were atrocious. So look, I think Victory are better, but back, no, I don't think they're going to compete with City. They're not going to get beaten 7-0. Let's put it that way. They're not going to get beaten 7-0, but they might still get beaten like 3-1, in my personal opinion. But they're better than what they have been in the past. Recent past, anyway. Sorry. Oh, save. Ooh, that's a good save there by Sale. Oliver Sale, brilliant. Oh, that's a nice little play here by Wellington. They're going to counter here. They're going to counter. Over the top here. Over the top. And, save. Good save. Paddycat says, Wellington lost to Brisbane Strikers in 2019 as well. Oh, my God, Paddycat, don't do it to him. Stop it. Oscar's going to come soon. He's going to be so infuriated by your comments. League Zone commentary says, did Perth beat Western? No, it was 1-0 Western United. I told you Western United would win. Everyone was like, whoa. Well, Victor says, we did draw 1-1 in the last game against City. I'm aware, but there is a big but. There was a couple of results last year that probably didn't go in Melbourne Victory's favour in that derby. What was it? So they lost one of them 7-0. Didn't they lose the other one like 6-1 or something like that? I swear, was it like a 6-1 or something like that? I think there was a 7-0 and there was another big loss as well that Melbourne City had put on Victory last year. Bill says, hello, Bill, how we doing? Marcus Thumer says, this looks like a good game to watch. It's not too bad right now, mate. It's not too bad. Cameron Lee, I think because you're in New Zealand, do you guys get Paramount Plus as well? Because I know that when you're in Fiji, you get it for free on YouTube. 6-0 was the other... I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry, but can you imagine if City did that to United in the Premier League, like that 6-1 back in 2011-12, and then followed it up with another like a 5-0? Oh god. So that would have been the worst to be a Victory fan. Actually, didn't Victory come last year? I think they did. Victory. Oh, yeah, the last day of the season, I think Jets won against City, or wasn't it? Didn't Jets beat City, and then Victory drew 1-1 with City, thought that they'd avoided the spoon, and then the Jets were able to beat City. Isn't that what happened? And they won 2-1 or something like that at the end of the year? I think this is how it worked out. I can't remember last year, but I'm pretty certain that's how it worked out, because I saw the memes about Victory fans saying, we've never won the spoon, we're not getting the spoon, whatnot. And then the week after, City lost to the Jets. Yeah, Victory came last, but I'm pretty certain the way it happened was the way I just said it. Yeah, Jets beat City in the last. Mate, look at me today, mate. I'm like on another level, man. You see the top level? You see my legs dangling from above that top level. It's top level here. That's where you're sitting right now. You look up, there's my legs dangling. Oh my god. League Zone commentary says, wouldn't be on like Sky or Spark Sport New Zealand? I have no idea. All I know is in Fiji, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam and the likes. Last year anyway, it was on MyFootball on YouTube, but it's geographically locked. So if you're not there, you can't watch it for free on YouTube. To be fair, if you had like a VPN, you probably could watch it on YouTube for free. Unless they've changed it. I don't know actually with MyFootball. I don't know if they've changed it, maybe not. All right, so 17 minutes gone here, and Wellington definitely off to the better start, but no goals just yet. 3 corners to Wellington, none to the Mariners. None to the old Mariners right now, eh? I'll tell you what, they're not looking great though. Marcus Simmons says it's on Sky Sport, I think. Someone here says the A-League is on Sky Sport New Zealand, but the FFA Cup is on YouTube. Alrighty, so it's gonna be just them kicking the ball away here. Pater Cat says the Victory fans were crying that City threw the game against Jets, so victory could come last. Hey Zook FC, please no spoilers, man. So I'm about 30 seconds to 45 seconds behind. So just wait until I react to it and then obviously say it. It's gonna be different anyway, but in the same sense. But Wellington here at the halfway point. They're going to spread this one down to the left-hand side here. Here we go. Here it's going to come up here. It's going to come up here and headed away. Back all kicked away here. Just outside the edge of the box. Yeah, unfortunately, Zook FC. Yeah, I know it's weird with me in Paramount Plus. I don't understand why. So I'm about 30 to 45 seconds behind. That's why I take away the score, so it doesn't get ruined for anyone who's actually just listening to me to find out about it. But back onto the inside here. No, that's not a penalty. That's a free kick. No. He was outside the box. He was outside the box. No way. That was outside the box anyway. Even if they go back and check it for VAR, there's no way that's a penalty. That was about a metre outside the box. No, you don't need to be sorry, Zook. Obviously, people are going to do it from time to time. That's why a lot of the time, yeah. Or no, he dived. It was a dive too. But I guess Paramount Plus is delayed for me today as well. WTF. I know it's really strange. Wellington here. So yeah, that was nowhere close. Firstly, it was a dive, and secondly, very good call by the referee. Thirdly, it was outside the box. So over the top here, Mariners playing this one up in the attack right now. Moving forward, moving and grooving inside the box, whips it across. Oh, Chancey, Mariners. Oh my God, save again. Sale's been having a good game saving-wise. I actually think the better opportunity so far actually has come from... I think the better opportunities so far have actually come from Mariners, but the more opportunities have come from the Wellington Phoenix. Tarek Noob Play says, hi, hello mate, how we doing? League Zone Comment says that was a good save. It was a decent save there. He's had a couple of good saves already. Cameron Lee says, do you think the A-League should be message retracted? The A-League probably is going to be message retracted, just like your message. Yeah. I would have to agree without agreeing, because I don't actually know what your message said, because you deleted it. Which isn't ideal, mate. It's not ideal. So 20 minutes gone here, guys. Let's go and go bang, bang. Thumbs up, schmack it. It's free. Do it. Subscribe. Also do it. And then get involved in the chat. Tell me your score prediction. But Mariners here. Again, another chance here. Another opportunity here. Outside the edge of the box. And it will be another good save. Oh, my goodness me. It's a parry, but in the same sense. I tell you what, these are just incredible saves here by Sale right now for the Wellington Phoenix. Just over and over again, he's just getting pumped. Mel Victory says, at the start of some matches, Paramount Plus cut out the first 2 minutes of the game. Have they? I haven't had that just yet. I stream pretty much every game except for the double up on... Oh, good clearance there from Wellington. Apart from the double ups on Saturday night, which is tonight, I haven't experienced that just yet. So left-hand side here. But Paramount Plus are very new. Optus were struggling at the beginning. Cleared away by Wellington. This is good defense from Wellington. Like, Mariners are putting a lot of pressure on attacking-wise, but Wellington... Oh, that's a free kick here. Oh, wow, no free kick? Wow, dodgy. Dodgy Mr. Referee. Should have been a free kick there to Mariners, I believe. It's been an alright game so far, Paddock. Absolutely. Yeah, we've had some opportunities from both teams. I would say Wellington have had the more opportunities, but like I said, I think the Mariners have had the better opportunities. But the keeper for Wellington is just Sale. He's sailing. Like, he's sailing through this. I know it looks like it's windy, choppy waters out there in Wollongong right now, but it's smooth sailing. It was sail in the goal. Huh? Think about it. There's not much to think about. It's just literally listen to what I said. Marcus Loomis said, I think they should bring back the A-League All-Stars game. I think they definitely should not. I think they should build the A-League back before anyone... Like, look at the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's going to get anyone interested in the game. They need to focus on advertising, growing the game again, and rebuilding trust with the fans. That is the main thing. Rebuilding trust with the fans. That is the only thing they should be focusing on right now. That's literally the only thing. Sebastian Kramer says, not the worst first 20 minutes here. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. League Zone Commentary says, yeah, been much better than the last game. Yeah, last night's game was, woeful. Woeful. And I didn't get to see the slowed down footage, but I believe that ball went over the line. Like, I believe when that ball gets whipped into Dylan Wenzel Halls, I believe that ball goes over the dead ball line. Over the, I can't even think of the name right now. Melvin Victory says, in my channel, hey, yep, come on, bro. They don't have, I'll read the rest of the comment out though. What annoys me about, sorry, if we let someone promote themselves, everyone starts promoting themselves. That's why I got a little bit nervous about reading that out, because so many people try it, man. So many people try it. They don't have playback, so it's really hard for me to make game highlights. I will, actually, are you allowed to do it for A-League? I know for the NRL, they're very strict. And same, AFL is pretty okay with it, actually. NRL is ridiculously strict. I don't know about the A-League. It's just funny. I started reading that out before kind of understanding what was going on. But that's not a bad one. Like other people are just like, come watch my channel. Stop watching this channel. Come watch my channel. It happens all the time. You're just like, please, dude, just put good content out there. Just be consistent. This isn't towards you, by the way. Just to clarify. Oh, that's going to be weird there by the keeper, but he will get that one for Mariners. Very goody. Paddy Cat says, Optus Sport. Oh, so you are allowed to actually put A-League on YouTube and actually do highlights and whatnot. Isn't that... Well, A-League shouldn't be that strict because they should be letting people do it because, one, it doesn't really impact anything, and two, it actually advertises the game and they need advertising, so it's a smart idea. Ali Muhammad says, do you think Liverpool wins or not? I hope not. So it's going to be left-hand side here for the Mariners. Marcus says, Optus Sport was a failure for the World Cup in Russia. Did I watch it on Optus? I must have, surely. I can't even remember that 2018 World Cup, to be honest with you. It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the greatest World Cup. Over the top here, and Wellington will clear that one away. I'm surprised with all these attacking opportunities that the Mariners haven't got a single corner in this game. They've had a lot of attacking opportunities. Shadowfish says, hey, hello, mate. I've had a significant amount of opportunities, just nothing going through because Sale is just bloody too good, and no kind of any stops from a stray leg from one of the Wellington Phoenix boys. Usually, this is going to be stolen here by Wellington. That was sloppy there from Ruin Tongic. He gets, it's good defense there from Tongic though after his mistake. Patercat says Optus had it at the beginning but gave back to SBS because their service couldn't handle the traffic. God. As if you don't prepare for it. Like, you have years to prepare for that shit. That's why it's 4 years per time, because it gives everyone prep. Well, actually, it gets announced 8 years ahead of time. You have 8 years to prepare, right? Like, it's really simple shit. I can tell you, Optus didn't just say one day, you know what, we're going to buy the rights. They would have planned it for years. And that's the most frustrating thing about all these service providers and whatnot, is that they have planned it through their financial kind of advisors and their advertising. 1 second here. Wellington on the back foot. Mariners here inside the box. They're going to whip this one across here. And that's going to be a corner. Corner here for the Mariners. They think about it for so long. Like, there's so much planning and whatnot that goes into it. So it's crazy that when it gets to the time, they mess up so badly. It's like when Sportsbet, Ladbrokes and whatnot had the Melbourne Cup and the whole day, their whole services went down. The whole Melbourne Cup day. Like, it's just like, bro, you're a betting company. How do you mess that up that badly? Like, so over the top here, and that's going to be cleared away there by Wellington. Mariners here, they are playing the better first half, though, to be honest with you. Up in the air, and easy grab there by Sale. League Zone says, Worthy Night Paramount Plus, mate. Yeah, Worthy Night, it's on Paramount Plus. Paddy Cat says, 2022 will only be on SBS, so that's good. Really? That's good. That's great. We get to watch Australia not compete on SBS. That's brilliant. Paddy Cat says, I'm just saying 2022 World Cup streams next year will be fire. Just hope Australia qualify for it to make it even better. Absolutely, man. That'd be great. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome next year. Going to be awesome. Oh, Wellington here. They're going to have a shot. Oh, my God. Hello. That was cheeky. But he does miss it there, Hooper. He does miss it. Luca, ever is a long time. So 27 minutes gone here. Wellington go for a shot, and Hooper, it was not too bad on the volley, but overall, yeah, we'll just go out there for a goal kick. Wellington haven't been good since the first 10 minutes. It's been all Mariners since then. It's been all Mariners for the last 15. And I tell you what, Ruin Tonga, that's terrible for the Mariners. Oof. Yikes. That's a big yikes. That's a big yikes right there. So Wellington here, they're going to push this one back into the centre. They've got an opportunity here, got an opportunity. Cleared away, and down the left-hand side, they're going to counter here. Mara's going to counter. Mara's going to counter. Oh, that's going to be surely a free kick. He stopped him there. No, they're going to say fine. It's going to be thrown here. Sebastian Grammar says, if Australia don't finish second in Asia, they won't get past South American nation, whichever it will be. Disagree. Depends, like, for example, Bolivia will get past Bolivia. There's a couple of ones there, considering we're in the Common Bowl that we're going up against Asia. But I believe we beat Japan in Australia. It just comes down to being Saudi Arabia in whatever country that we have to play them in. Trucking Diner says, have never been to an A-League game but would like to this season. Which game would you recommend for my first A-League match live? Where are you based, Trucking Diner? Unless you're saying you'll go wherever. If so, I would either recommend Wanderers Sydney or Victory Sydney. I would say Wanderers Sydney or Victory Sydney. Or if you're kind of Victorian based or Adelaide based, then I would say Adelaide Victory maybe. Oh, that's going to be... It's going to be a free kick here. They're still going here, the Mariners. Sebastian says, it won't be Bolivia, it'll be Colombia or Uruguay most likely. Well, Colombia's not that great anymore, mate. Colombia's not that great. Uruguay will be tough, but I don't put it completely out of it. You know, no one believed we'd get past Uruguay back in 2005 either. No one believed that we'd get past Uruguay back in 2005, but guess what? John Aloisi said, get out my face. He said, get out my face. He slapped that penalty right on through. Patty says, we've never lost to Japan and Australia when playing in AFC. Well, if we do it this time, then Arnold is absolutely gone. I'm going to put my hand up. I'm going to say, listen, I'm just going to play Tim Cahill every game. Now, look, I know that he's about 60 years old. I'm still playing Timmy Cahill every game. It's just that trust factor, you know? Just that trust factor. You just know he's going to find a header. You just know he's going to find and put his forehead, his big noggin, on that ball and put it into the back of the net. Doesn't matter how old he is. Cameron Lee says, if you could have any country to host the FIFA World Cup, what country would it be apart from Australia? Fiji. Fiji. Could you imagine the scenes? Everyone descending on Suva Stadium for the final. World Cup final between England and Spain, or England and Germany. Jeez, that'd be filthy. That'd be red hot. England and Germany, or England versus Brazil in Suva Stadium. No, if I'm being legit, I'll say... I tell you what, Japan would be a good shout. You know, Japan would be a good shout. They love their sport there. They love their football. And, good ball here for Wellington. Good ball here for Wellington. I tell you what, Japan would be a great shout. Because we're already seeing America's one. So, you know, I can't say one that's already being announced. Okay, here we go. Whips it in, cleared away. Great. Marcus Newman says Mark Schwarzer played a great game in that penalty shootout versus Uruguay in 2005. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Sometimes you get confused mentally when you say 2006, 2005, because obviously 2006 was when we actually, you know, this is going to go out for a corner here. No, we'll go out for a goal kick. So 30 minutes gone here, guys. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. We stream every single day. You may as well. And jump involved and get involved in the chat. Jump involved and also get involved. Sebastian Grumman says, sorry for struggling to trust the odds of footballers, but they've been pretty shocking recently. Yeah, the last 3 games have been shocking, but in the same sense, they also went on a streak of about 12 games in a row, which they can do. Trust me, I have just as much doubt as you do, but in the same sense, I'm still going to back them in. But I still don't really rate the South American teams on a lower level right now. I think even the really top, I think Europe is clearly the best when it comes to continental value right now, I guess, when it comes to, you know, the best teams in the world. I think that South America's gone backwards a little bit, besides maybe Brazil and Argentina, but still, like, it's not like they're completely crazy like they once were. You know, this is going to be a goal kick. That's a terrible kick. But like I said, man, back in 2005, no one believed. I think we would have been paying like 6-1 to get through. We would have dead set been paying like 6-1 to get through over Uruguay, and we came through in the penalties. Pattercat says South America has regressed a lot in football recently. Brazil and Argentina are the only 2 elite teams right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's literally, we just came up with the exact same thing at the exact same time. Colombia are 4th right now, would qualify automatically with more losses than wins. Exactly. I believe we could. I don't trust anyone in South America besides Brazil and Argentina, and even them, they're not exactly crazy. I still believe a South American team is due for a World Cup. I wouldn't be surprised if Brazil or even Argentina win that World Cup in 2022 next year. I just think that they're due. It's been so long, and they're just so starved. Oh, Wellington here. That's a great ball. That's a great touch. That's a great touch. He will shoot. Oh, good save. Good save. It's gonna be offside. Offside. Frankie says, you think Sturridge will flop at Perth? Well, Frankie, he's not even on the team lineup right now. He didn't even get on the team yesterday. Not even on the bench. He wasn't a starter or a bench. Just crazy. Is this offside? Where's the offside here? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he was offside. Sebastian Grumman says, that's true because Ecuador will qualify for the World Cup, and we all know that is highly unusual. Ecuador. Well, have they already automatically qualified, have they? Like I said, I believe we beat Japan in Australia. It just comes down to whether we can travel to Saudi Arabia. I think this will be a wake-up call. That 1-1 draw to China surely is a wake-up call. It can't not be a wake-up call to draw 1-1 to China. You know, it's not like we drew 1-1 to... it's not like we drew 0-0 to Saudi Arabia, which is not respectable. It's like it's not great, but it's still okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still their top of the division, they're top of the group. But in the same sense, like we should have been beating Saudi Arabia in Australia, and we dominated them for 85 minutes, 80 minutes before they pushed us in the last 10 minutes. Cameron Lee says, if it was happened in Fiji, I think it should be on all islands together. Mate, Cameron Lee, ever's a long time, and Fiji will never get the World Cup. They're lucky to ever make the World Cup. Ever. They're lucky to ever make the World Cup. To be fair, if there is those 30... What are they adding it to now? They're saying like 48 teams potentially. That makes a potential eventually one day, you know, but until then, they're lucky to ever get a World Cup, let alone host a World Cup, because the stadium's there, mate. The biggest stadium, I think, is a capacity of 15k, right? So it will not happen. And, Bozanic heads it up here. Good work for clearance out. That'll be a free kick. Fiji hosting the World Cup. No, Fiji will never host the Rugby World Cup. Do you know that Fiji are going to get a sevens leg, though? Fiji, they were going to get a sevens leg until we had the pandemic, so I think that's going to go behind quite a bit. But Fiji were planning on getting a tournament on the sevens, which would have been awesome. 48 with Oceania getting one spot, yeah. Well, there you go, New Zealand. You get your freebie every single time because you play in a stupid conference. Because you play in a stupid... We used to play in it, and then we said, you know what? This is ridiculous. We're going to go to something that actually gives us a challenge. Otherwise, we're going to get beaten by 1 billion every single game. We're going to go into a World Cup. We're going to draw every single game, and then think it's a success, despite the fact that we didn't get out of the group stage. Sebastian Graham says, but you want to avoid South American nations regardless. Hopefully, the Japanese mess up. Absolutely. Chance here. That's a corner. That's a corner here for the Wellington Phoenix. Good little opportunity there, but we'll go out for the corner. That's what happens, mate. That's what happens. If you started falling asleep, well, guess what? Wake up, because it's a corner. Corner. It's not about Japanese messing up, man. It's not about Japanese messing up. If we can, we just need to beat them. They still get to play Saudi Arabia one more time. I don't even know who I'd want. Actually, you know what? I'd actually kind of... If we're going to draw... Oh, chance here. Oh! That would have been an incredible goal. Marcus Simmons says, if Australia hosts a World Cup, what city do you think it would be in? What? The whole World Cup? If Australia are going to get the World Cup in probably 2034, or we're bidding for it anyway, and we're likely, because that'll be our time, because it goes Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere kind of deal, and that would be more likely our time to grab it, especially with us getting the Rugby World Cup in 2027, the Olympics in 2032, 2030 I think is too soon. I think 2034 is when we're bidding for, because 2026 is America, Mexico, and Canada. But if you're asking where the World Cup final would be, it would be in Sydney. It'd be at ANZ Stadium. Paddy Cat says, the best thing about the playoffs is that it'll be a neutral venue, so we won't have to travel to South America. Yeah, it's only one game, didn't you say? One game and a neutral venue. So maybe Fiji, huh? You know? ANZ Stadium, just throwing it out there. Football World, FIFA, I nearly said World Rugby, but... Football World, we will throw it out there. Fiji, ANZ Stadium, neutral ground for Australia versus Colombia. So left-hand side, Colombia. Wellington with the ball. Piscopo, that's a brilliant ball here. Wellington starting to push a little bit further here in this end of the first half. And well, at least Wellington can say they won the first half on corners. Now I do keep mentioning this, guys, because there is a lot of Asian gamblers who watch these streams. They like a lot of the Indonesian region, Vietnam region. They bet heavily on these games, and usually we have quite a few. The only reason you don't see them commenting as much anymore is because I have only got subscribers only in the chat, right? So all you have to do is subscribe, refresh. You're there. You can chat for free. But a lot of the gamblers don't do that. They just want to know about how many corners there are. So I'm letting people know, I'm letting people know. League Zone commentary says, wait, are New Zealand a good chance at qualifying for the World Cup? Well, they've still... Oceania doesn't get a single spot. They have to still go through a repechage kind of tournament. But they're still in the running for it, and they'll win more than likely their group. Wellington! Oh, close. Mohammed says hi. Hello, Mohammed. How are we doing? Annika says hello. Hello, mate. Tell you what a game between Australia and Fiji last night, eh? Lego Master says, how is it? It is it. It is it. It is it. How is it? It is. It is definitely. It definitely is, mate. It definitely is. That's how I would answer that one. And here's old mate Jay Hayes and Anarchus. Best mates, these guys. Honestly, you can't separate them. You just can't separate them. I think they're actually genuinely best mates. Thank you very much to Ziku Ahmed for subscribing. Get around it. Oh, man, I'm so excited to go to Fiji, man. I'm so excited. I get to travel. For BKR Travel will be starting back up. Not this Monday, but next Monday, guys. BKR Travel will be back up and running, baby. Ooh, now we're talking. If you don't know that channel, it's another channel of mine. We haven't posted on it because we've been locked down in Sydney for so long. So definitely go and check that out. It's in the description. Just BKR Travel. Told you Fiji King of Sevens. Bro, you're telling me Fiji... What are you talking about here? Told you. But shut your ass up, told you. You do realise, I am Fijian. What are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me, mate? A Welshman's trying to tell me about my country. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I never would have guessed that Fiji was that good. Also, struggled to Australia, mind you. So just throw that out there. Trucking Dana says, can anyone in the chat tell me which game would be the best crowd experience game to attend, please? I did. I told you. I told you, mate. I literally responded to you before. I said, where are you based? I don't think you responded. But if you're based in Victoria, then the best game would be Victory versus Sydney FC at home. Or Victory versus City, but I'd say Victory versus Sydney. If you're in Adelaide, I'd say Adelaide versus Melbourne Victory. If you're in Perth, I would say Perth versus Wellington. No, I'm not even going to make the joke about Wellington Phoenix. I'd actually probably say Brisbane Roar because Perth hate Brisbane Roar after the grand final. Sydney, I would say go to the Sydney FC versus Western Sydney Wanderers game or Victory. Brisbane, I would say Brisbane versus probably Sydney FC. I'd say probably Sydney FC because Brisbane don't give a shit about Perth. You know what I'm saying? Like we won the grand final. It is what it is. Brisbane Mariners. But Mariners fans don't really come up to Brisbane. I would say Brisbane versus Sydney or Brisbane versus Mariners. Mariners are the team that obviously Brisbane fans don't like the most usually. Right hand side here they come. Mariners over the top. Oh, good save. Cameron Lee says, I find it really funny that New Zealand thinks that it's okay to not win a game at the same time, and I'm from New Zealand, so that means I'm criticising my own team. I've no idea what you just said, but I think you're referring to the 2010 World Cup where they drew every game and didn't qualify for the next round. Is that what you're saying? Mohammed says, Indian Super League. I do every sport here, mate. I don't know if you're telling me to do the Indian Super League. I do NBA. I finished the Bulls game before. Hello, we are not doing badly, mate. Nice little 36-point win. But I do the NBA. I do baseball. I do rugby league here, NRL. We do Super Rugby. You got the sevens later on tonight. We've got the football. We do. I just can't. I don't have the time to do it. Plus, I got BKR Travel and the Rugby Down Under podcast. So I just got so much on, man. I can't do the Indian Super League. But maybe once or so I find. I don't know. We'll do BBL as well. Bit of BBL. Cheeky little bit of BBL. You can't complain with that. That's going to be a goal kick here to the Wellington Phoenix. Now, guys, bing, bing, smack that thumbs up button, and bing, bing, hit that subscribe button. Do it right now. Trucking Down says, yeah, sorry, mate, must have missed it. I just got the phone. Jack Marshall says, bro, can you commentate on the game instead of jerking off? Mate, if I want to jerk off, I'm going to jerk off. The game is 0-0 right now. What do you want? What do you want? He passes it to this guy. Oh, guess what? Sal's going to go with goal kick right now. If you notice on these streams, mate, I'm not going to commentate literally play by play because nothing's going on. I'll tell you when there's an attack. Like right now, Mariners are on the attack just outside the box, and that's going to be a free kick here. No, they're going to kick that one away. You can't What do you want me to do? You want me to say, oh, he's kicked it past the halfway point. They're about 40 metres out now. They're about 35 metres out now. They're about 33 metres out now. Just slow. They get the ball across here. Back to the halfway point. Oh, God, this is exciting right now. Jack Marshall, I hope you're on the edge of your seat. This is crazy. 42 minutes in here. It's 0-0. Back to Ruin Tongyik. Tongyik in the centre back. He gets it across the left-hand side. Back to the other centre back. This is just heart-pulsating stuff. This is absolutely energetic. I have never seen a better performance right now. Up through the front. They're 15 metres out. They're outside the box. It's a big opportunity. And it's going to be a turnover. No, they're going to have a shot in the Mariners. Goes out of the right-hand side here. They're outside the edge of the box. And he's going to pass it to Wellington Phoenix. Did you believe that, Jack Marshall? I don't believe you did. That is exactly what's just happened. But Wellington Phoenix now, they're on the counter-attack. They're going to go right up the guts here. He passed it to the referee, but the referee's not actually on his team, mate, Jack Marshall. You've got to listen, mate. You've got to listen. You've got to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? You've got to listen. Referee got in the way there, but he's not playing for him, so he shouldn't be passing to the referee. So Wellington Phoenix here back with the ball. Like shush, man. Gee whiz. You know, you commentate when things are going on. You don't just commentate nonsense. Jack Marshall says, man, all good. I have pictures and no sound. By the way, it's a joke. Don't think that I'm actually getting upset. But I do get this all the time. It's just like, in the A-League, man, you can't really commentate the whole game. Lego Mus says, who do you go from the A-League? I'm a Brisbane Roar fan, man, but, you know, I just have appreciation for the whole league now. You know, it's not one of my craziest teams. I love the Brisbane Roar. But, like, I just have a love for the league, I guess. Overall, he's got a chance for Wellington. Oh, cleared away by Mariners. Cameron is in that comment. Looking at Jack Marshall, anarchist. He said something a little bit dodgy about you, mate. He said something a little bit dodgy that I can't really read out. Joseph says, bro, you should shift to the rugby next game. It's Aussie versus South Africa. I'll do the finals later on tonight, mate. I know it's quarterfinals, but I'm going to be doing the A-League because the sevens is it's, you know, A-League is weekly, but in the same sense, A-League is more of a focus than sevens. But yeah, Anarchist, that's a little bit of a dodgy comment to be saying about the old Jackie Marshall. Sharking Down Under says, I see you over there at Gregos. It's pretty funny. He mods are always at each other. Gregos, what a man. Don't know who it is, but get around Gregos. So it's going to be Mariners here with the ball at the halfway point. Get it back here. Marcus Nimitz says, the last time the A-League was good was when Del Piero was at Sydney FC. Nah, Del Piero wasn't there in 2016, was he? Del Piero retired before then, I'm pretty certain. I'm pretty certain he retired like Patty Cat. When did Del Piero retire? Like 2013? 12? And I guess he loves your great commentary. Yeah, but like he's just having a laugh, man. It's so good. Oh, that's gonna be a corner here. No, it's not gonna be a corner. 2014, yeah. So no, 2016 was when. Oh, that's a bad clearance there. Jack Marshall says, all good. I realise you like the sound of your own voice. Well, I can't actually really hear my own voice because I'm actually listening to the commentators. But you know what? To be fair, you know, my voice isn't too terrible, mate. It's not too terrible. Pretty alright voice, mate. You know, they have asked me to come onto Australian Idol, and I did say not this time. I know Australian Idol doesn't exist anymore, but it still happened. It still happened. And I've got the proof. Just not going to show it to you. I'm not going to show it to you. Trucking Down says, Jay, yeah, they are, mate. Definitely recruit material. So it's going to be Mariners here with the ball inside the attacking half here. And Tongyik will get this ball across the centre back there, just making sure everyone is aware they are playing out of the back right now. 30 seconds to go here of added time. It's been a decent half. It hasn't been a bad half at all. At least we've seen some attack from both teams here. Obviously, no goals, but, you know, Central Coast Mariners had a couple of good opportunities. Oh, that's terrible from Wellington. Wellington had no real solid opportunity, but probably more opportunities, maybe. I don't know. Mariners might have got it in the end. But the referee's not even going to wait the 4 minute there. So it's going to be half time here, and it will be 0-0. Like I said, not too terrible of a half. 0-0. You know, it is what it is. I'll take it. You know, I'll take it as a first half there. So, guys, obviously go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. And right now, I believe the Mariners would be staying. I don't understand why it's not showing the full team there. I really don't get that, but whatever. Let you know what your thoughts are the first half, because it was decent, but in the same sense, no goal, mate. No goal. Annika says, BK, imagine if the FIFA World Cup of 2022 gets moved to 2023 because of COVID. It won't, mate. It won't. It won't. If it does, then it is what it is. Like, we got the Rugby League World Cup next year anyway. Next year's actually a pretty big year, guys. Next year's actually a really big year for sport. 2022, we have the Football World Cup. We have the 2020 World Cup again in Australia, the one that we just won. The one that Australia just won. Huh? Hello, we just won it. It's going to be here in Australia. We also have the Rugby League World Cup being played in England. We also have the not the Rugby Union World Cup. That's the next year after that. Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. That'll be there. Anything else? What else do we have? I'm not too sure, but there's a big year next year. Anyway, there's a really big year next year. Why would you even think that? Like, why would you even say, wonder if COVID will impact the FIFA World Cup next year? Like, who's thinking about that? Don't think about that. You think about that, then it happens. Like, shit. Like, why would you want to think about potentially negative thing happening? Like, just be like, I can't wait for the World Cup next year. God. Some people, man, just get excited about it. You don't need to be thinking about what will happen if the pandemic gets involved. Like, if it gets involved, then it's what it is. We wait for the next year. But next year is a huge year in sport. Huge year. So much going on around the world in all different sports, and like I said, because of all those changes. Oh wait, Mattel's gonna play them again. Winter Olympics. I don't think so, Anarchist. I don't believe so. I genuinely believe that a lot of the Winter Olympics won't go ahead because obviously it's meant to be in China. And we all know a few situations with the tennis right now in regards to China. So I very highly doubt that a lot of people who are sport athletes are going to risk, especially Australians, especially Americans, people from the UK. If they go to China, they are quite ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because it's sport related. It would be potentially one of the dumbest things to ever do as an Australian, an American, a Canadian, or someone from Britain, from the UK, to go to China for the Winter Olympics next year. Potentially one of the stupidest things you could ever do, ever, in the history. That's just like it's not even a question mark about it. Like, it's just how it is. Like I said, I don't usually get into politics on here, but it's relevant to sport. Jack Marshall says usually Radio New Zealand has a commentary on the game, but they do in the cricket, not trolling. I seriously have pictures and no sound of the game. No, I understand, man. It's all good, man. You can tell me I suck on my you like, you know what I'm saying, like. But like I said, man, like this channel here, it's like you guys can give your opinions. We can talk about it. I'll tell you when something's happening. When something when there's a shot on goal or when there's attacking, I will go straight back to it and then I'll come back to the question that I was answering. But there's no point just reading, exactly play by play. Like, I know the radio doesn't whatnot, but the whole point of this channel is that it's interactive, so you guys can shoot through what your thoughts are of the game while it's going on. Because otherwise, for me, it's just like boring. It's just like another radio. It's like, what's the point of doing the channel if I'm not talking to you guys? Annika says, I agree, China has too much problems with political, well, it's just specifically related to sport. I'm not getting into anything else besides specifically related to that sporting issue. But yeah, that'll be fine. So what's the other game tonight? So we got Macarthur versus Sydney. So I'll be showing Macarthur versus Sydney later on tonight, by the way, guys. I'll be showing Macarthur versus Sydney and Adelaide United versus Melbourne City 2. I was going to do Adelaide United versus Melbourne City. However, that game is actually on 10 play. So that is the free game to watch. So I thought, may as well. There's no point doing that. I'll do the one here on Paramount Plus. Because otherwise, yeah, Arakat Shan, can you please update me on how those scores go in the sevens, please? Please update me on those scores in the sevens, because obviously I can actually, you know what, I kind of can watch it right now. I kind of can. It is on YouTube. I may as well kind of watch it. Argentina 17, Ireland 12 after extra time. Yeah, well, that makes sense. I'm surprised that Ireland even made that close, to be honest with you. Adelaide United, Melbourne City. I'm going to take Melbourne City here 2-1, but I think it'll be a good game. I think Adelaide will be a good game. I think that'll be the better game tonight. I think Melbourne City versus Adelaide United will be the better game. But overall, yeah, I think that it's better for me to do the Paramount Plus game because obviously no one can watch it, so they're trying to find a stream of the game. So at least they can listen to me, I guess, talk about it. But I'm just going to have this on mute right now. So Australia versus South Africa. We usually win. We knocked them out of the Olympics. We did. We knocked them out of the Olympics. We did, mate. Don't you worry. We'll be doing the sevens later, Liam Durant. So we'll be streaming the sevens after the A-League finishes tonight for the semi-finals and beyond. But if you are tuning in right now, it is 0-0, no goals just yet. It is. It's been a good game so far. It's been a decent game, but overall, yeah, just not a great deal has gone on in regards to actually putting the ball into the back of the net because the quality just really hasn't. Oh, quality's been okay. And I guess it's Jay Hayes going to say this once. Wales. Okay. And it's back to Wales. And it's back to Wales there. Australia have been very good in this tournament, though. I'm not going to lie. Australia have been very good in this tournament so far. Oh, that's the right side of their away here. Oh, no. Get him down, get him down, get him down. He's going to hit that ball back on the inside. Oh, no, he's away. Oh, no, he's away. He's going to score a try here straight away, isn't he? Oh, my God. Oh, he's lost the ball. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank God. Thank God there. That's it for the rest of the day. Yeah, well, you forget that Jay Hayes is a moderator here, mate, so he can time you out. If you annoy him, you do realise he can time you out, right? Oh, South Africa going to score. No way. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Jack Marshall says, I will listen anyway. Cheers, bro. Appreciate it, dude. Who do you support, Jack Marshall? Are you a Wellington fan, or are you a Mariners fan? How are you only... Surely there's a stream online that would have the actual footage of the game, though. Surely there'd be a stream online. Crazy New Zealand. Are you laughing at me because Australia's losing to South Africa right now? What are you laughing at, buddy? What are you laughing at, buddy? We'll be right, don't you? You are, mate. We'll be right, son. We'll be right and ready to go. I'm looking forward to that Bulls versus Heat game tomorrow, though. That's going to be a crazy game of basketball. That's going to be a crazy stream. NBA, Chicago Bulls. Yeah, I am watching the Sevens out of Shan. Yeah, I'm watching it while it's halftime. May as well. It's halftime. May as well check out what's he's got the kick too from the sideline. Jay says it wouldn't be a BK stream without at least one mup in the chat. It's very cool. That is very cool. But usually it is anarchist. Yeah, it is usually anarchist. Australia's okay, Sevens. Get your ass out of here, Mr. Wales. Great Britain, you guys come together as a whole collective and you guys still suck. You guys still suck as a whole collective of Great Britain. You know, like... Oh, come on, please. What do you mean, okay? You say Fiji are the king of sevens, and yet Australia held them to... Oh, they're going to score a try here, Australia. Go, you good thing. Go, you good thing. Go, you good thing. Go, 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 you good thing. Good defense. It is half-time, guys. I'm going to keep repeating that. It is half-time, so I am watching this other game right now, as it is half-time. Ooh, good work by Roach to get that ball out. Bounces back on the inside here. Come on, Australia. I can imagine saying a team's okay when apparently the king of sevens, had to score after the siren yesterday. I agree, Great Britain suck at sevens. No, absolutely. Absolutely, you didn't need to agree. I was just telling you. Yeah, it's apparently South Africa. You're joking. You're joking, mate. You're joking. Let me know your score predictions for the second half, guys. Do you think Wellington are going to win, or do you think it's going to be the Central Coast Mariners who do sneak it? And by the way, there's 40 people watching right now, guys. We're trying to hit 15,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That's a month and a bit away, just over a month away. We're trying to get 1,300 more subscribers, and I think we'll do it. I honestly think we'll do it with the amount of streams that we've got going. So hit that subscribe button. It's free. I'm going to fix my hat. And while I fix my hat, you're going to go and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And you're going to tell at least 50 people of your friends. Jack Marshall says, it has the footage, just no sound. Some weird reason I support the Phoenix. What do you think about the Phoenix this year, man? Oh, Australia win the line out. What do you think about the Phoenix this year, man? They're a tough team to read. You know, they're not terrible. They've got no home games, though, which is a problem. But, when they get their home games back, like, they're going to be a decent team. Like I said, they haven't lost in, 12 games or whatever it was. They haven't lost in about 12 games. Byron Davidson says, might end 1-0 to Wellington. Yeah, it's not looking like a high-scoring game, let's put it that way. It is not looking like a high-scoring game. That's going to be a penalty here, South Africa, isn't it? No, good stuff, Australia. Get this ball away here. Oh, back on the inside. Fiji would adore it if Australia could beat South Africa here, because Fiji would win the tournament if they can beat, if South Africa get knocked out right now. Back onto the inside here. Oh, taken down. Anarchist, you ain't going to get the reaction that you want from me, bro. I just spat everywhere. So Australia here with the ball at the halfway point. Here we go. Someone here says the Phoenix are generally a very slow team in the A-League at the start of the season. Yeah, absolutely. It's very much like the Warriors, mate. The Warriors New Zealand team, they're exactly pretty much the same. You know, they go through a very slow start and then power home. It just comes down to if they can power home strong enough. Last year it came... How's that penalty in South Africa? Chan says, Dosoviti. Dosoviti. I'll be in Fiji next Thursday. I'm so excited to get home, man. So excited to get home and get back into BKR travel. The travel vlogs. Yes, sir. Obviously, we'll still be streaming every single day. Every single day, guys. My goodness me. I stream so much now that my life is basically a stream. So, I just talk like normal now. I've got to really make sure that I don't say anything crazy. Because so well, like obviously yesterday, what were we streaming? We streamed the A League, we did the sevens, we did the NBA, we did all the sevens all the way till 2:50 in the morning. 2:50 in the morning. We may not get Ronaldo at the next World Cup. Yeah, Italy have to go through Portugal. Italy or Portugal will not make the World Cup, guys. Because Italy and Portugal will have to win one game to then play potentially the other. And then from there, Italy and Portugal will have to play each other to make the World Cup, which is crazy. DC says, hi. Hello, DC. How we doing, mate? Who do you reckon's going to win this game? Who do you reckon's going to win this whole game here? Very low scoring there between Australia and South Africa. We're at halftime right now, if you're wondering, guys, and it is 0-0. Nil point to nil point. Nil point to nil point. Oh, that's a try time here for South Africa. That's going to be 12-0. Annika says Italy will beat Portugal. Disagree. Portugal will win. Jack says Phoenix have 2 imports coming in, bro. We will see. Yeah, but like I want to point this out. Like I understand we'll see. You're not saying anything really significant, but Sawyer's well happy with the try there. But the Perth Glory, I remember last year, all their fans were like, "Oh, don't you worry, we're about to get a couple of nice little imports. We're going to get a nice little couple of imports." Those imports turned out to suck. Perth Glory were one of the favourites to, sneak something last year and potentially, come second or third. They ended up coming like 10th or something like that. Ridiculous. Just above the Jets and Victory. And last year, the Jets and Victory was so bad that basically 10th was last. Adam Woodward says, hello, got a question. Who will win this game and why? I've got the Wellington Phoenix winning it. I think they're a better team this year. They haven't lost a game since 12 games ago in the A-League. Mariners are a team that's probably going to be finishing in the bottom 3 this year, in my personal opinion, alongside the likes of Western United. But Mariners' defense is okay. It's just Wellington and the Jets are a bit of a dream draw to start off with for the Mariners. 2 teams that the Mariners should have good chances of surprising at the very least. Jets, they were a favourite to win for sure. But when it came down to this game, Wellington were the favourites, and they're doing well to hold them off, but in the same sense, like, the Mariners aren't going to be good this year. They're just not like they once were. They lost Stajic, obviously, they lost Alukuwol, they lost a lot of good players from last year, so yeah, I back in the Wellington to win this game, but I'm not obviously confident. There's no guarantee from either of these teams that they're going to be able to get the job done here. The A-League is one of the most unpredictable leagues all around the world by a long way. Ooh, Australia, he let that side go. You good thing, go, go. So let's go. H1F1 says, a team more likely to score. Mariners have had better opportunities in the game, mate. The Mariners have had a better opportunity in the game. But with that being said, Henry Hutchison, let's go. With that being said, the keeper for Wellington, Oliver Sale, has been fantastic. Sale has been absolutely fantastic in this game. He has stopped a lot of shots. He has been brilliant in regards to his goalkeeping today. Nurzan Konopyanov says, hi from Kazakhstan. Welcome all the way in Kazakhstan. And what time is it in Kazakhstan right now? I'm actually not too sure of your time zone. I know in the Netherlands it's about 9 a.m. or something like that. South Africa, it's about 10 a.m. or something like that. Nozan says something in Kazakhstan. Tanush says, what do you think the scoreline will be, boys? I'm going probably 1-0 Wellington. I'm probably going 1-0 Wellington halftime. 12-5 South Africa, though. Come on, Australia. We're just waiting here for halftime to finish. It's still halftime. Gives you guys plenty of time to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And don't forget, we will be streaming the Sydney FC versus MacArthur game right after this. And I'm considering doing Raw Victory tomorrow, but there's also a big boxing match in Australia that I want to stream as well. Man Rumbalara says, Mariners in bottom 2. You're high, man. Oh, you're saying that I'm smoking something. Okay, well, I would like to direct you to the fact that the Mariners have had literally the worst football in the last 10 years by a country mile. I would like to remind you that the Mariners last year had 4 better players that were incredible players for this league who have all gone. Stajic, who was fantastic for the Mariners, is gone. And right now, they struggled to beat the Newcastle Jets, who are not going to do well this year. Right now, they're drawing 0-0 with Wellington Phoenix in Australia. This is not a home game for Wellington. The Mariners, you will see what this team will be like when they go up against a good team. When they go up against a good team, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. The Mariners are not a good team. The Mariners are not. We've seen one game. This is 1.5 games in, right? Just trust me. Australians, we know about this league. We know kind of where these teams will finish. I'm just telling you right now. We know that this team will not finish there. They'll be lucky to make this. You want to know who the teams are that are better? Melbourne City are better than them. I believe Macarthur are better than them. Adelaide United are better than them. The Brisbane Roar will be better than them. I think that if Perth can fix their attack, they'll be better, but let's take away the purchase for the time being. Sydney FC are better than them. I think Wellington are better than them. That's already 6. So they're already not making the playoffs. And I haven't even gone through all the teams yet. I didn't even mention Victory. Victory definitely. That's already 7 teams. Do you know what I'm saying? So, obviously Mariners fans, they want to believe their team's going to do well. Granted, be my guest, you can believe your team's going to do well all you like, but I'm going to tell you here that they're not a great chance. They keep recruiting, but who are they recruiting? Who are they recruiting? Brisbane Roar are recruiting, Victory are recruiting, Perth are recruiting, Wellington, we've just been speaking about, they're recruiting, so are Sydney FC, so are the Wanderers, so are Adelaide. Everyone recruits. So what does we are recruiting mean? Tell me what we are recruiting means. Right, it's all well and good to recruit, but what does that mean? Because everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone's trying to get the internationals. Everyone's trying to have that step up over the competition. So it's like, cool, man. Like I said, if you want to believe the Mariners are going to be the best thing since sliced bread, be my guest. I'm not going to be the one disappointed in the end. But you do have to have this thought process. You do have to have the thought process that it's been a long 10 years for the Mariners, and they've changed a lot since last year. It's not going to be a great season for them. But hey, anything can happen in the A-League. So free kick here to Wellington Phoenix, just outside the edge of the box here. It's going to be Lewis here with a good opportunity. Lewis here with a good opportunity. And Lewis to have a crack here from outside the box. He missed it just. He missed it just. That's a great save there. That's a great save from Birighitti. That is a great save there from Birighitti. That is a great save there by Birighitti. Yeah, good start, Badacat. That is fantastic. Look at that. Top right-hand corner of the goal. It's going to be a corner here for Wellington. Again, they're dominating the corners already. Early days here. From the right-hand side, they whip it across, and that's a goal. Goal. Wellington. Wellington with a goal. How we doing? It's Mariners at the top. How we doing, Mariners at the top? Jack Marshall says, Ufuk Talay has a good eye for talent. I'll give you the tip. Thanks for the tip, mate. Please don't give me the tip. Just give me some advice, mate. Just give me some advice. The tip, not into that kind of stuff, but the advice, yeah, I'll take it. But I do know that Ufuk Talay is very good. So goal for Wellington. Goal for Wellington. Oh, sorry, I got to update the score. Sorry, guys. Usually I have the live score underneath. Usually it's underneath, but I have to update this myself. So I'm going to, because otherwise I'm about 35 seconds behind or so. So 1-0 Wellington. 1-0. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, thanks, Pattycat. I saw your message after I'd already changed it. So VAR is looking at this, but I'm pretty certain he's onside. I'm pretty certain he's onside here. Or they're checking Birighitti for potentially being fouled here. Potentially could be a foul here. Man, Rabalaris is Sydney FC for last place. And this man is an alcoholic. You are, in fact, an alcoholic. Get off it. There's no way. There is no way you can say that's not a goal. That is no way you can say that's not a goal there. Oh, please spare me. If you take this goal away from this is ridiculous. If you take this goal away from him, this is ridiculous. This is a goal. This is simply a goal. There is no question marks about this. Craig Rossman says, what can the Mariners do differently on attack? This has not been working. Absolutely. Last week, the Mariners played Jets, and they got a goal from the corner, which was great. But you can't expect corner goals all the time, right? You really got to focus on open play. That's what you have to play in football, especially in A-League. In Premier League, it's a bit different. Set pieces are usually a big factor. But the A-League, it's not really like that. You have to focus on set piece goals. And the Mariners aren't that great at it. The Mariners aren't that great at it. They lost Alu Kowal, man. Kowal was a good striker. Kowal was a very good striker last year. Now he's in, the Eredivisie League 1 or something like that? I'm not sure. There's no way you could take this goal off him. The Mariners are a very structured team, right? Mariners have always been a structured team. Structured to a T. They're so boring sometimes. You know this. Anyone who's a Mariners fan can tell you this. If you disagree with me, be my guest. It's your opinion. But in the same sense, the Mariners have been shocking for 10 years. And they haven't really changed a great deal from that. Last year, they had more attack. They were putting 3 up front sometimes. They had Matt Simon, Urena, and Alukawal coming off the bench. You know, they'd put 2 up front with Matty Simon, and Marcos Arena, and then they would take off both of them and then put Alukawal on alongside another striker, right? That was exciting. That's what the Mariners need to do. But nowadays, like, it's just not it, man. It's not it. They don't have a young blood to come off the bench that is exciting. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not hating here on the Mariners at all. It's just me being observant. Like I said, I like my team is the Brisbane Roar, right? But overall, I just love watching the A-League and football. And that's all. Mariners nearly hit a shot there. Mariners nearly got a shot. D says Sydney FC bottom of the ladder and Wellington will win the final. Okay, mate. Okay. And this guy has had a lot to drink tonight. He has had a lot to drink tonight. It's only 6:13 p.m, mate, so you've got to be careful. Got to be careful not to go too crazy too early. Tanush says it's a goal, but I'm praying for it not to be a goal for a chance for us to win. Well, it's only 1-0, mate. It's still 40 minutes to go here. Now, guys, thumbs up, subscribe. We'll be streaming Sydney FC MacArthur, and tomorrow we've got the A-League again. We're here every single day. You may as well. Craig Grossman says exactly. What's with those practice unis? Go back to the denim crop tops that worked so well last year. Not these crop top shit again. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do this crop top stuff in the chat again. No. Potacat says goal stands, by the way, for everyone not watching. Yeah, it is 1-0. It is 1-0, 51 minutes in here. Yeah, gee whiz. So it's going to be a free kick Wellington here, I think. Free kick to Wellington. 51 and a half minutes gone here. Anarchist says BKR Sport Raw to win it all. If we play like we did last week against Melbourne City, it's a good chance. Ooh, Mariners here on the back foot again, and they're going to steal this ball. Oh, that's a good ball over the top here. Are they going to be able to deal with this one? Well, I have just seen the dumbest form of defense I've ever seen. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. I have just seen dead set the dumbest defense. That is peak A-League, That is peak A-League. That is peak A-League. That is incredible. That is dead set incredible. This is peak A-League defense. What on earth are you doing, dude? What on earth are you doing, dude? Also, guys, in the no, there's nothing on the goalie. That's not the goalie's fault. You can't blame the goalie for that. You can, however, blame Moron at the back, centre back. I don't know if you know. Is it Lewis? Who is this? What a goose. Guys in the chat, please don't ruin the game. People are obviously watching the game to firstly hear my commentary, and secondly, I'll update the score here. So please wait until I commentate it, because I did see a timeout there, which I was assuming something was about to happen. Like, obviously, let it say goal and whatnot, but just wait for, obviously, me to react to, because some people are actually watching the game through this stream. James Parissis says, how's the game been? Pretty fun, actually, mate. It's been a pretty decent game. I'm not going to lie. A pretty decent game. But that was just horrific defense there from Wellington Phoenix. Like, you can't get worse than that. You think of the worst ever play in A-League? I want you guys, if you're not watching the game, just imagine the worst ever defense in the A-League. That's what just happened for Mariners to score a goal. So it's 1-1. Crazy New Zealand says, I don't think H1F1 knows Blazers 30 seconds behind. Well, I didn't see it. I just saw people getting timed out. Zook FC says, what do you expect Sydney will do against MacArthur? I think it'll be a close game, mate. I actually think MacArthur could beat him. I'm not going to lie. I think MacArthur, if Tommy Urich is playing, I think MacArthur could sneak it. It's at Jubilee, which is actually not too far from where I live. But I'm not going to go to Sydney FC versus MacArthur. You know what I'm saying? Yep, he's on something with the crop top unis, mate. DC says Central Coast back in the game. Absolutely. Well, they're only down 1-0. It's not like they were out of the game. It's not like they were out of it, realistically. So I says, but who will score for MacArthur? Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were asking me what I thought about the result. I would say Tommy Urich, if Urich is playing. If Urich is playing, yeah. They don't have class attackers. Urich is a class attacker for MacArthur. Oh, save. This is a good game right now. That's a really good save there. Straight at the keeper. If that goes anywhere besides the keeper, that's a goal. Yikes, had to catch Shant. Yikes. Big yikes. But great build-up play here by Wellington. Look at that. Just moving and grooving, baby. Moving and grooving. Oh, okay, you did, yeah. I would say, if I'm going to say MacArthur sneak it, I would have to rely on... I want to obviously wait for the team list and whatnot. Anarchist, my guy, if you're going to try and troll this stream continuously without saying anything relevant, you just get timed out. Stop talking shit about, firstly, Australia, who's not even playing in this game, and that's a different sport, my guy. Shush, shut up, get out of here. Wales suck, you suck ass. Aren't you in like 8th or 9th in the world rankings? Shut your ass up. Paticas's game turned great after the Wellington goal, yeah. Oh, it was good beforehand. It was good beforehand. It was good beforehand. Like, it's just that we saw a couple of good goals here early in the second half. Like, I guess it deserves to be a bit of a draw right now because Mariners, like I said, had the better opportunities in that first half. Lachlan Rose could score, but not sure. Do we know what the team lineups are just yet? Do we know what the team lineups are just yet? Like I said, guys, this channel is all about banter, having a bit of fun and a bit of a laugh. But if you continuously keep going at it, and I know who your team is, you're going to get put in place like old man Anarchist. Because he's a Wales Rugby fan, and Wales Rugby sucks. Never won a World Cup. Never even been in the World Cup final. Shush. Shut your mouth. So just enjoy the game, right? Just sit down and enjoy the game, buddy. DC said the key to beating Sydney FC is cracking their defense. It's usually the key to beating anyone. But Sydney FC isn't that great this year compared. I think they're still going to be a top 4 team. But then again, that's not going to take much this year. Melbourne City will be first. And then I think, good ball here. Mariners in the box. Nah, good defense. That's good defense, apparently. It was close. It was close. I understand it's banned to Anarchist, but you get really annoying sometimes. You just got to you got to read the room, my guy. Like, 1, this isn't a rugby stream, and 2, just read the room, dude. It's really simple. Mariners here! Oh, good clearance. Mariners again! Oh, good clearance again. Oh, Anarchist, no, I need you to update the score. It's just, we're getting a bit of a douchebag talking shit right now. You're just like, shush, man. Like, it's not even the sport. Like, I want you to let me know the score. Yeah, absolutely, bro. But it's just like, we're not really here to banter about rugby right now. And they'll be over for a goal kick. Crazy still says, me likes the banter here. Jack says, wait, you praised this Anarchist clown for abusing me 10 minutes ago. Araket wouldn't have abused you, mate. He's just talking about sevens. Araket wouldn't have abused you. Oh, no. I remember what you're talking about. Anarchist. No. He was not abusing you. He was saying something really dodgy, and I wasn't praising him. I was just like... He got timed out for a reason for that, my guy. He got timed out for a reason for that. No one was... It was really interesting. It was really interesting what he said. So there'll be a substitute here. There will be a substitute, and they're going to bring on Maresh for the Mariners. Maresh will come on here. Action-packed game, yeah, DC. It is a good game here. And sorry, not Lewis Miller. Is it Lewis Miller? It is Lewis Miller, isn't it? Or Liam Miller? Is it Liam Miller or Lewis Miller? I've interviewed him for I have absolutely no about the WBBL. But I'm pretty certain I've interviewed Miller on the podcast on the channel before. Craig Rossman says, I'm on your side. Always great analysis. Just recommending some style. Absolutely. Mariners. This is the thing. Mariners used to be a very, very good team. They used to be a very, very good team. But they unfortunately went behind. And when I say they went behind, and you know this, they went, honestly, worst franchise in Australia behind for a good 8 years now. 2013, they're the last time they're relevant. They've literally come last nearly every single year since then, besides last year. But, you know what I'm saying. Mariners have been that bad for so long that they've been known as one of the worst. That their reputation changed from such a success to genuinely one that is renowned for being bad. And that's not acceptable because the Mariners have a very good supporter base. They've always been a strong supporter base. They've always had a strong kind of influence within the club because it's like Central Coast doesn't really have any sports besides the Mariners, right? It's just so disappointing they've gone so far downhill, and it's very difficult to change its reputation now. Very difficult. But they're going to break away here, the Mariners. They're going to break away. Even when they get good, you still don't think they're good, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Chansey! Oh, save. That's an unbelievable save. Sale has literally saved the bacon of Wellington so many times today. James Parissa says, if you think the Central Coast Mariners are bad, then what are the Melbourne Rebels? Oh, that's a good point, mate. You've got a good point there. That's a thought. That's a that's a good point, mate. It's a good point. It's a tough one. Put the Mariners up against the Rebels. I think in the last 10 years, you'd probably say, oh, chance here for Wellington. Over the top! Oh, cleared away. This game is incredible right now. This game is actually incredible. It's just like bang, 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 bang. Both teams. So, guys, 60 minutes gone. Here's 30 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. We will be doing City FC MacArthur right after this. DC said the team leads on for the game after. I'm not too sure. But yeah, the Rebels are... the Rebels aren't bad. So, it's tough between Mariners and Rebels. But I think because the Mariners at least have success in their history, you'd have to lean with them. But if you're talking about the last decade, I would lean with the Mariners being the worst still. Because the Rebels at least came like third a couple of times, didn't they? Second or something like that, maybe? In the Australian Conference. Could be wrong. But Mariners have dead set for the last 10 years been cellar dwellers. And I mean literally cellar dwellers. Oh, it's going to be Mariners here with a chance. Goal kick. Goal, 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 goal kick. Goal kick. Oh no. Goal kick. Joey says, only if the A-League had big crowds again. It's not going to change for a while. Until the league builds trust again with the fans, it's not going to change for a while, mate. Especially with the quality of the league right now. We need internationals to come back in to spruce it up a little bit more. And with the pandemic, it's very, very difficult to get internationals into this league right now. You know, that's why you're seeing a lot more Australians and you're seeing like random imports come in halfway through the season. You know what I'm saying? So 4 saves each, but Sale has saved some really good shots. This game should be Wellington Anarchist, but with that being said, it's not because they can't play the games in New Zealand. So their home games are in Wollongong, which is south of Sydney. Craig Rossman says, as close as this game is, if one team came out and cropped half their tops at the half, would that give them the edge? Probably, mate. Probably. So 61.5 minutes gone here, 28 minutes to go. And at least the Mariners have had that's a good shot. It's a good shot, but it goes well and truly over the top there. Well and truly over the top. Nowhere close. Did I say the Sydney lineup? I haven't seen any of the lineups for the next game yet. Haven't seen either of the lineups just yet. Jay Hayes says he has a crop top finish, I think. No, I think it's a group of people who they're all trying to get this crop top thing going, and it's just like I'll acknowledge him for the 2 seconds of the crop top thing, and then I'll just move on. Like it's kind of dead. It's kind of okay. You know, it's no problems. Because this isn't the first time this crop top thing has come up on this channel. Sometimes you just gotta know when to. The more you stream, the more obviously you guys should know, but like the more you stream, the more you understand what battles to pick. You don't just pick any battle. Sometimes you just let people do their thing, unless they're being stupid, like really stupid. Wellington here with the ball, Chanty. Oh, that's a goal. That's a great goal. That's a great goal. Oh, it's 2-1 Wellington. That's an incredible goal off the post too. That is a great goal there, and Wellington will take the lead 2-1 here. There we go. It's gone 2-1 here to the Wellington Phoenix. That's a good goal there. That is a really good goal, and no one ruined it too. Good stuff. Boom, boom, pow. Soterio there. Oh, curled just inside too. Who did I say? Did I say Gary Hooper to score a goal and Soterio to score a goal? I said the final score would be 3-1. Did Hooper score the first goal? Who scored the first goal there for the Wellington Phoenix? Because at the beginning of the game, I said Wellington to win 3-1, and I said Soterio to score a goal, and I said Hooper to score a double. Who scored the first goal? Hooper did score. Okay, well, if Hooper scores one more goal, I got the exact same scoreline, and I also predicted the exact goal scorers too. So Hooper with the first goal, Mariners hit back, and now it's this is such a good game. No, I never said Sale to score. Why would I say the goalkeeper to score? No, I said Soterio. What's she talking about? I said this Sale to score. You think I said the goalkeeper to score? You drunk, mate? You had too much to drink today? I think you had too much to drink today. You think I'd tell the goalkeeper to score a goal? There's more chance of me scoring a goal in this game than Oliver Sale to score a goal. I said Joshua Soterio, who just scored a goal. Joey says, what if Wellington Phoenix played in Wellington, New South Wales? Well, could have done that, but there's no... Oh, Gary Hooper can't get his double. He has been taken off here. He has been taken off. Please don't, mate. Doesn't he take the penalties? Zook. Sale is the keeper for Wellington. He's the goalkeeper. Jack Marshall says, nice try, ruining game, bro. Oh, what? You tried to ruin it, did he? I tell you what. I'm ahead also. Oh, you ahead of me, are you? Zook FC, you know we're joking, right? It's all good. This whole channel we talk shit. But it's just sometimes I tell people to, like, read the room. But no, I know you're joking. Who's worse last 10 years, Gold Coast Suns or Mariners? I would say Mariners. The Gold Coast have been bad, but they've also had some decent spurts. Mariners, not really, besides last year, and yet that was only for the first half of last year. But it's a good. If you're talking about sports individually, then yeah, you'd look at Suns, you'd look at Rebels, you would look at the Central Coast Mariners. You would probably look at the Gold Coast Titans. Or the Parramatta Eels. Actually, you'd probably look at the Eels. They won 3 wooden spoons in the last 10 years and have also been diabolical, and they've just also lost all their players. So you'd probably throw Parramatta actually there. And they cheated. Actually, you know what? I would say Parramatta would go amongst the mix of the Gold Coast Suns. They would go amongst the mix of the Rebels and also the Mariners, did I say? I don't know. Shit. Point matter is that, yeah, I'd throw Parramatta there. They cheated for 3 of those spoons in a row. Force are bad, James, but like they're not expected to be great, you know what I'm saying? Zucker says the Sydney lineup is available. Have you checked it yet? Mate, I'm literally watching the Wellington vs Mariners game yet. I haven't checked the Sydney FC game yet. I'll check that before the next game. I'll start up 15 minutes early, so I've got plenty of time to check the... I've got plenty of time to chat about that game when it comes up. Who has won the most A-League titles, BKR? I think it's... Sydney, probably. Brisbane Roar alongside Melbourne Victory second. If you take out the cheating 2018 grand final of Melbourne Victory with the no VAR call, then, which I was at, by the way. I was at that game in Newcastle. Attica chances half-time USA 14-12, Great Britain. So it says 2-1. It is 2-1 here. Wellington, mate, it was a great goal from Siderio too. You missed out on a cracker goal. I think Sydney FC probably top, and then it'll probably be Brisbane Roar or Melbourne Victory. I think maybe Melbourne Victory, but it could be Brisbane Roar. But if you take away the 2018 cheat grand final, then it's probably Brisbane Roar second, alongside Victory. If someone can correct me on this, please do. So Wellington here around the halfway point, 23 minutes to go here. Wellington lead 2-1. I did say 3-1. Waiting for another Wellington goal here just to finish this bad boy right on up. Over the top here. Good ball. Good ball here by Wellington at the edge of the box. Good ball here. Craig Grossman says, my issue is not the lack of denim in your closet, it's the ball support and Celtics insults. Seeds will absolutely stifle the Bulls late in the season. Firstly, don't think I've insulted the Celtics much. Secondly, we were down by 14 points at 3/4 time and beat you by 14 points, so you're not really in a position right now to be chatting shit. And secondly, I've already said second, so it'll be thirdly, this isn't an NBA stream. Why don't you talk shit on an NBA stream, you know? Attica says, what's with you today? You're out of control today. So it's giving me Wellington here at the halfway point. D says, I'm watching the game, but I'm listening to your commentary. Appreciate you do that. It's the best way to do it. Obviously, well, really good shot if you got that, but it was outside the box. But it will be the goal kick. It will be the goal kick. Jay Hayes, your mate's getting a little bit out of control here. Craig Grossman says, whoops, sorry, you are correct. I am correct. I don't think there is much denim in the closet. either, to be honest with you. So, 21 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. That ocean right now looks very choppy. Just like, yeah, J.A. is probably a good idea, to be honest with you. Probably a good idea for the time being. You know, he needs to take a cool off. I reckon in the next 300 seconds, you should probably take a walk. Maybe grab a nice little cold glass of water. Don't drink it. Just go right in your face. Wake yourself up. Because you've been a little bit out of control today. Marcel misses any more streams today? Absolutely. We've still got another A-League game after this. And the Sevens final tonight. The Rugby Sevens final tonight. And then tomorrow we've got Bulls versus the Miami Heat. Chicago Bulls and Miami Heat. Tomorrow's going to be a good one. That's going to be a very good one. Steele will come out here for the Mariners. Yeah, he's walking the thin line. He really is. He's trying. He's trying to, you know, walk the line. Like a bit of, what's his name? Johnny? What was his name? Walk the line with Johnny something. It's not Johnny Depp. Who is it? Johnny something. It's Johnny something. Johnny Cash. There we go. I got it. Johnny Cash. I didn't even need to see the chat. 20 minutes left here. Jack Marsh says, well done, bro. I appreciate it. Don't know what I'm doing called well done for, but I'll take it regardless. Yeah, it's Johnny Cash, yeah. I got there before you guys. Don't you worry. I'm onto it. So Wellington, I think they've been the better team in the second half. I think Mariners probably deserved a bit more from that first half, but the second half, yeah, like I said, they were... Oh, unfortunately can't get away there. Unfortunately can't get away. Walk the line. Johnny Cash, what a man. I wonder if Mariners can come back here. I wonder if they've got the... guts, mate. I wonder if they've got the guts. Do they have the guts to get back into this game? There's no real striker that I'm scared of. Like, bring Matty Simon on, mate. Just bring him on. Just bring him on. Craig Gosman says, we're going to have a debate on your basketball stream. I'll save it for that. Fair enough in regards to the last part. There's no real debate right now. Until Celtics can go above the Bulls, it's no real debate. Because right now, we're winning in all aspects. But yeah, obviously, we'll leave that for tomorrow, mate. Or when we play you next, when we're down by 14 points in the third quarter time, and then come back to win by 14. Urich on the bench for MacArthur. Tommy Urich. Tommy Urich. I want to see him play. I think they win. I think they win if Tommy Urich plays. Well, if he comes on. I think they do, because I think honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if MacArthur can snag a win in that game. And it'd be quite funny. It would be quite funny to see Jas's vlog while Sydney FC lose to MacArthur 1-0 like they did last year when I was at that game. I was at the game last year between MacArthur and Sydney at Jubilee. It was 1-0. Terrible game. Terrible game. So hot too. It was a really hot day. Cesario is injured here for the Wellington Phoenix, by the way. He's down injured. Foda says, can the Mariners fairy tale continue into this season, or is this a free fall looming? But it's not really a fairy tale. Last year they had a fairy tale, and then that fell apart halfway through the season. This year, it's not continuation. It'll be a whole new fairy tale with a whole different bunch of players. This is who do you think will win? I said Wellington 3-1 before the game started, and I'm going to say Wellington 3-1 right now too. Atakat, if you're still in the chat, mate, can you let me know if Fiji beat Kenya? I think they would. They would beat them easily, but in the same sense, I just need to know, mate. I just need to know, mate. I just need to know. Soterio looks like he's actually injured here. They're trying to cold spray his ankle here. He must have done something to his ankle. I don't know. He's looking a bit shonky right now. Looking a bit shonky. He's standing up. He looks okay. I think he's okay. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Don't stress. Don't stress, guys. Do not stress. Zook FC says Urich does not play. He does, actually. He's on the bench. Paddy Cat has just put the alarm bells. He put the alarm siren. This has been this has probably been the best game of the season for me so far, Paddy Cat, I would say. I think so far it's been the most enjoyable game out of all the lot, yeah. It's no surprises, though. I'm not surprised. Wellington and Central Coast Mariners usually is a good game. Last year it was 2-2 at this, and when they played at Central Coast at Wellington, sorry. I believe it was last year. It was 2-2. Quadsy says, "What's up? Come on, Central Coast Mariners. Can't see them getting the win here, mate. But still could go draw. But there's just no real strike force that is threatening. I still think Wellington will probably get one more goal here and put it to bed. But you know, hopefully we can see maybe some last minute heroics from the Mariners boys." I'm on the Mariners boys. Yes, mate, they can, but it's a young Fiji side because they have 11 debuts. Huh? 11 debuts? Did they change the team from yesterday? I know it's a young Fiji team. I was streaming all last night. I'll be streaming the Sevens later on tonight after the A-League, but I was streaming Sevens all last night. I know it was a young team. They should beat Kenya. Kenya's not great. Quality says, problems not, but at least a draw maybe. Maybe. I still think Wellington have been the better team overall in this game. Mariners have had some good opportunities, but Wellington have probably been the better team overall. Lego Masters come on Wellington. That's going to be a free kick for a handball against the Wellington. The wind is picking back up too, so you don't want to keep this ball high right now because that's just going to go shonky McShonk. 16 minutes to go here. Yes, only 2 players are from Tokyo. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. And that is Waisea Nalungu and... I can't remember the other one. Yeah, Wellington have just been... Oh, that's going to be a corner here. That's going to be a corner here for the Mariners. Lego Master, again, my guy, please don't ruin the game for the people in the chat. Please don't ruin it for the people in the chat. Just wait for me to react to it, my guy. You don't need to tell everyone about a miss. Because now we know that there's going to be a vulnerability. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Alright, so it's going to be corner here for the Mariners, left-hand side here. Not many people in the crowd here. Not many people in the crowd here. They're going to whip this one off from the left-hand corner. Over the top, and... Oh, it's going to be a good shot here. Oh! That is an incredibly close opportunity there for Bozanic, but he will miss that one, unfortunately. I think I prefer doing the scoreline myself, by the way. By the way, guys, let's see if we can get another 3 public subscribers. Obviously, these aren't always just... This isn't updated by everyone, but if you're a public subscriber, that will go up. So we're trying to get to 15k by the end of the year. So close there, though. So close for the Mariners. So old. How many subs is there? I swear they've had like 10 subs. Jack Marshall says 4 points from 2 games. Best start ever, Phoenix. Well, not the best start ever, but in the same sense, good start. Good start. Yeah, against MacArthur too. I'm telling you, Wellington, it's been a decent start, mate. It has been a decent start. So Louis Fenton will come on here for Elliott. Couple of subs here by Wellington. It's been a good start. You know, it's not like MacArthur a pushover, but Old will come on for Soteria. It was a neutral ground too, because obviously MacArthur pay $1.50 per game at $1.50 per game at Campbelltown, so that they can have the worst field in the business. Alexi says, "Let's go, lads. Glad Anarchist is gone." He's just timed out. He'll be back, mate. He'll be back. He's probably over telling the Kiwi lads how much of a loser I am. Yeah. 2 imports to come also. Oh my god, enough with this import nonsense, mate. Enough with this import nonsense. He screwed Perth last year. 13 minutes left here. Can the Mariners save themselves? Adequate chances. USA have thrashed Great Britain 35-17. Wowee. Craig Grossman says still like 3-1. No room for Mariners goals. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's no. Oh, that's gonna be a free kick. But I'm still liking 3-1. I said 3-1 before the game started, and I'm still saying 3-1 right now. Quadsy, do you support any Prem teams? I support anyone who plays Man United. Anyone who's playing Man United, it's a good day for society when they lose. 13 minutes to go. Mariners haven't done anything for a while now. Besides that one shot by Bozanic, haven't really done anything for the last 30. Probably this entire second half has been pretty bland since they got that goal. The only thing I could tell you about the second half has been the goal and that Bozanic shot, but this is a good opportunity. Oh, cleared away. Good defense. Good defense from Wellington. And that'll be a throw in. Throw in. Come on, man. Let's see one more goal. I don't care who gets a goal. I want to see another goal here. I think it's definitely, you definitely have to agree that Wellington have probably been the better team in this game, though. Just too strong, man. They've just had too much about them, I guess. Of course, there's no way United are the best. Mate, United are a shithouse. United are a shithouse, and you should feel bad for saying such a stupid comment. Back on the inside. Okay, Mariners starting to push forward a little bit here. My team is Premier League is Chelsea since 2006. Okay. 2006. So pretty good then, mate. Phoenix would beat Man City, would they, Jack? Really? Really, Jack Marshall? Wow. Thank you very much for your comment. Phoenix, didn't they lose to some scrub FFA Cup team? No, what about Cristiano Ronaldo? What do you mean, what about Cristiano Ronaldo? Are they even in the top 5, mate? Where are United even sitting in the Premier League right now? Are you not even in the damn top 5? I don't even think you're in the Europe spots at the moment. I don't even think you're in the year. No, 8th. Exactly. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. So right-hand side here they come. Central Coast Mariners. 11 minutes to go here. Over the top here. Big old opportunity. Big old opportunity here for the Mariners. Inside the edge of the box here. Inside the box. Oh, that's be a nice step over there. And corner. Corner. I like a chance. Fiji vs Kenya started. Kenya. H1 F1 says Phoenix need to score one more for security. Well, it's going to be tough because the Mariners have a corner right now with 10 minutes to go. 5-3 in favour of corners to Wellington. Guys, bing, thumbs up. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here. 10 minutes to go. We will be doing the next game too. And even if you're watching Adelaide vs Melbourne City, we can talk about that too. But that's going to be a terrible corner and they will clear that one away, the Wellington Phoenix. And it'll be a free kick here to Wellington. They will get the free kick instead. They should be able to hold this one out here. Wellington's defense has actually been pretty solid in this game for the most part. Actually, to be fair, it's actually really just been back down to Sale. Oliver Sale. Oliver Sale's sailing through the seas. It's been choppy, but he's sailing through nicely. Sailing through very, very nicely. JA's been for how long? It's a good question, JA. It's a very good question. It is a very good question. The referees just actually kind of impacted the Mariners defense there. But the Wellington Phoenix here on the left-hand side, can they finish it off here? Can they put the dagger in? No, they can't. They can shoot it to Rose Ed. They can shoot it and hit Rose Ed. Luckily, no one was there, or he would have taken out some old lady who purchased a ticket in the last row in the stadium. Grossman says, Mariners really coming into form. Any truth to rumours about them shortening their arms for lighter weight and improved speed? Probably not, but figured I'd ask the experts. Well, Troll, look, I think that with the Mariners coming into form, losing 2-1 is good form for them, to be honest with you. With 10 years of being shocking and losing these kind of games 3-0, 2-1 is pretty good form for them. So, yeah, good stuff. Good to see the Mariners come back out on top here. And, it's gonna be really great to see how they go in their games against actual genuinely good teams. Quite says, João Cancelo, best fullback in the world. Thoughts? Annika says, I was never triggered in the first place, BK. I'm just doing banter. Let it go. Oh, let it go, mate. I'm fuming. I'm so angry right now, mate. You're getting at me so hard. Let it go. My God, I'm so upset at you. Gee whiz. Noxie says, guessing you're not streaming Man City vs Adelaide, or Melbourne City vs Adelaide because it's on the free channel? Pretty much. But in the same sense, like, I'll still talk about it. We'll still talk about it. I'll still watch it. But I'll have the stream title as Sydney FC versus Macarthur. But I'll still watch both games. So we can speak about both of them. All right, so free kick into the Mariners. Just outside the edge of the box here. Just outside the edge of the box. Can they whack this one in? Bozanic here over the top. Oh, good save again by Sale. Sale's been bloody too good in this game, mate. Sale has really, really prevented quite a bit. Jay's a big out and encourage him. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Over the top here. Goal kick. Goal kick. Goal, 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 kick, goal kick, goal kick, goal, 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 kick. Quite says Chelsea win the Premier Man City. Man City, mate. Man City. Oh, Man City. The greatest team to come from Manchester. It's not the song, but it's the song I just sung. Tanush, he's not happy. He said, score, please. He's not happy with his Mariners right now, the old Tanush. He's not happy. He's not a happy chappy. So going to wait this one away here. Firstly, his Oklahoma City Thunder got beat today. Secondly, his Mariners are more than likely going to get beat today. From the right-hand side, here they come. The Mariners cleared away. Alexi's trying so hard. You're trying so hard to get under my skin. It ain't going to happen, baby. It ain't going to happen, baby. Mariners here in the box. Oh, Jetty. Oh, cleared away. James Parissa says, who's the worst grand final winning team? I'd say Victory 2018. By the way, I'm a Victory fan. Yeah, because they arguably didn't even deserve that grand final. Over the top there. And that's going to be a good save. It's not a good save. It's just a save nonetheless. Quite says, my brother was singing with you. No, he wasn't. You're a liar. No, he wasn't. You are a liar. So there's 7 minutes to go here in this game, guys. And Mariners, they are pushing right now. They are pushing, but Wellington have got about 14 players in the box right now. There's only 11 players on the field, but they've got about 50 players. Anarchist, I think, Jay, I think that he's upset right now. I think he's upset. He thinks I'm legit. Bro, you surely should be able to tell right now that I couldn't give the slightest of shits. Like, these streams are literally talking shit. Like, I'm going to put you in your place, but in the same sense, like, I don't care. Why are you begging it so hard right now? Man, there's nothing against you, bro. Like, bro, shit, man. Like, I know there's nothing against me. If there's something against me, you'd be hidden from the channel. No, I'm not, bro. Bullshit, mate. All right, Wellington here, left-hand side. I can tell what kind of comments. You're crying while you're typing your comment. Oh, penalty, Wellington, 3-1. Penalty, Wellington Phoenix. Penalty. That's a terrible penalty to give away too. Yikes. That is a shocking penalty to give away there. Shocking penalty to give away. That is just woeful, mate. 1 like away from 50, by the way, guys. Bing. Boom, boom. Bing, bing. Thumbs up. Frankie says, I miss being in the fever at Wellington home games. It'd be good stuff, but it's going to be a penalty here to the Wellington Phoenix. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Penalty here to the Phoenix. Can they finish the game off here? Thank you very much, Ian1966, for subscribing. What a legend. He's a legend. So Wellington here to... I did predict 3-1 at the beginning of this game to Wellington. I did. And Peter K, we'll time you out if you try to ruin this for everyone in the chat, because I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm not looking at the chat. Can this will be the finisher. This will finish the game off here for the Wellington Phoenix to win 3-1. 85 minutes gone here. Can Birigidi save it? Can he save it? He will save. It's saved. It's saved. It's saved. It will be staying at 2-1 here. It will be staying at 2-1 here. Oh my goodness me. Wayne could not do it. I'll justify. What are you talking about? So it will be saved there for the Mariners, and they will stay in this game. Wow, I think he just looked to the left the whole side there. The whole time he went for that shot there, he was always looking it down. Coracos says, weak penalty or what? It was just bottom left-hand corner. It wasn't even really nestled in the corner. It wasn't great. It wasn't great there. So the keeper will get an easy save. So no 3-1 for me. No 3-1 for me. Oh, down the left-hand side here. Back onto the inside. Chance if the Mariners to break away. If the Mariners score here, that's crazy. Down the left-hand side. Here they come. Here they come. Mariners. Oh, good opportunity. Oh, bro. Hatch. Bro. Bro, that's terrible. That is absolutely shocking. No, Craig's not strange. He's just trying to troll too. Him and Alexi are like tag teaming each other. Tanush says, Anarchist, why are you begging it so hard right now? Like, you're begging it so hard. You genuinely look like you're crying right now while you're commenting. It's okay, man. Don't worry. Just give your mum a cuddle. It's all good, man. You'll be fine. Don't worry, man. So Tonga will come off for Hall. you keep messaging as if like I give a shit. What's wrong with you? Noxie says you should have chosen better teams. It's a good point, Noxie. It's a good point. He's an Oklahoma City Thunder fan for one, and he's a Mariners fan for another, and he's a North Queensland Cowboys fan, and I believe he's a Carlton fan. Yikes. Now, at least I've got some good teams. At least I've got some. So Piscopo will come off here for Bozanovsky. Bozanovsky coming on here for Wellington Phoenix. Joe Bro says, bro, that's me. I am bro. Probably best not to encourage that, Mr. J. Hayes, because that would then allow other people to start talking shit about family, so please don't do that. I don't even know why I said it, to be honest with you. I didn't mean it as a shit talking kind of thing, though. So, yours was a bit different intentions. Tanush says, Noxie, I chose my teams like ages ago. Yeah, so when they're all good, right? When they're all good. So, right-hand side here. Crazy finish coming up here for Mariners. 1.5 minutes to go. Mariners here at the edge of the box here. Can they whip this one across? Noxie says, yeah, he's got the Carlton logo in his profile pic. Oh, yeah, there you go. I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about that. Jeez, he's got some tough teams. But then again, I'm a Gold Coast Titans fan. At least Geelong are good, though, but we also suck when it comes to finals. The Bulls, at least we're good now. We were shit beforehand. Man City are always winning. It's just too good, mate. Chicago Cubs, they're shit now, though. Handball from Mariners, surely. Fiji, 14-5 over the Guinea. Tosoviti. Jack Marshall says Phoenix run the league. Why don't you go and win the league for the first time in your history so that you can say that? Why don't you go and actually make a final? Have you guys made a final yet? Actual genuine question. Have you guys made a final yet? I don't think so. Corner here for the Mariners. Corner here for the Mariners. Here we go. Can Farrell put his head onto this one like he did last week against the Jets? Can he do it? Noxie says, at least Geelong are consistent. Yeah, they're consistent at losing in quarterfinals, semi-finals, preliminary finals, just finals in general. Yeah, they are consistent at losing that. Grand finals recently too, yeah. Nice. Nice. So Mariners here at the edge of the box. There's 10 seconds left of regulation time. Probably about 3 minutes or 4 minutes, I would say. Alex says, who'll win the A-League this year? I would say Gold Coast United. So over the top here from Nisbet. Back onto the inside here. Cleared away by Wellington. How many? 6 minutes. Oh, that was an injury. That's right. It was 6 minutes. Yeah, I'll say Gold Coast United to win the A-League this year. I reckon they'll come up against the North Queensland Fury. Gold Coast United versus North Queensland Fury will be the final. So 6 minutes to go here. Out of time, guys. Bingo. Schmack. And obviously subscribe. Jack Marsh says, no, but I'll enjoy this moment. You can enjoy this moment. 2-1 win against the Mariners. Mariners are a very successful team in recent history. Noxie says he'd still take the top 4 finishes absolutely. Absolutely. I don't. My team in the NRL is a struggle. So, at least we've got one good team somewhere. And the good thing about following as many sports as I do is that no matter what, you've always got a team that's good. And you've also got a team that's bad, right? So when the Bulls aren't great, the Cubs are probably going to be good. Or when the Titans aren't great, Geelong's probably going to be good. And the Titans are coming up now. Geelong are kind of going back down. Brisbane are shithouse. Man City are always good. So either way, there's always a good chance somewhere. Carlton and the Mariners weren't good. Tanush, when did you start supporting the Mariners? I guarantee I'll catch you out here. When did you start supporting the Mariners, Tanush? Because you said a long time ago, right? So when was it? It's corner here for the Mariners from the left-hand side. 5 minutes to go right now. 5 minutes to go here in the game. Noxie said, that's right, I already read that comment. So Mariners here with the whip in. Maresh. Ooh, could have a cracky match on the edge of the box here. Bazanic inside. It's in the box. Cleared away by Wellington. 6th or 7th, what? And OKC were good back then, but we weren't that good. We were like 6th or 7th team back when I supported OKC. Bullshit. You're telling me you started supporting OKC after or before Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook and James Harden. So left-hand side here for the Mariners. They're going to have a shot here. For the left-hand side. Oh, back on the inside. Wellington will clear that one away. Free kick to the Wellington. Craig Grossman said, I no longer think Mariners win 3-1. It's a good point, mate. It's a good point. I think they only win 2-1. I'm going to make my prediction right now. I'm going to say Mariners to lose 2-1. I'm going to say Mariners to win 2-1. Without the 2-win part, I'm all over SOP. I'm SOP? I shop. I can't even speak English right now. Jay Hayes says, poor old Perth living back into the 1920s. Mate, look, Perth Glory have about as much chance of winning the A-League this year as the Gold Coast United do. As Marconi do. 565 passes to Mariners today, 420 or something for the Wellington Phoenix. All right, Craig. That is dead, man. Come on, man. Give me some better banter, man. Come on, man. Wellington right-hand side, over for a throw-in. James Potterson says, hey, bro, you going to the Brisbane game tomorrow? Unfortunately, not. I'm in Sydney right now. I'm going to Fiji on Thursday, so... No. Noxie says, I follow the Jazz. D's since birth. Oh, good win this year. Melbourne City, because I'm in Melbourne and Arsenal. Why City, not Victory, though? Like, were you a Victory fan beforehand, or were you a Heart fan beforehand? Photo says, Mariners sneaking a late goal for the tie. New Year for the Mariners. Crushed last week. Alexi, hey, Jay Hayes, can you time out, Alexi? They're not really adding anything to the chat. Guys, if you're going to troll and talk shit, just add something to the chat. Otherwise, you will just get timed out. So 2 minutes to go here. 2 minutes to go. Mariners are with the ball, however. Mariners are with the ball. Can they get a last second didgeridoo? Nice little didgeridoo last second here. 2 minutes to go. Right-hand side. Can the Mariners cut it back here? Whip it back on the inside. Whip it back on the inside here. And no, Wellington cleared that one away. There's the real tag team there, Jay Hayes. That's the real tag team right there. Tanush says, James Harden wasn't that good at OKC, plus I barely know any years when I first supported them. No, she said, City from mate's encouragement. You tell your mate. That was a good idea. First says, Mariners sneaking a late goal for the tie. New Year for the Mariners. Did I read this coming out? I don't even know. Crushed last week against the Jets. Oh, they did not crush the Jets. The Mariners did not crush the Jets. The last 15 minutes was all Jets. The Jets just kept pumping. The Jets, the last 15 minutes were crazy. Unlucky not to win that game. Sasha Kelly says, come on, the Phoenix. Come on, the Phoenix, boys. So here comes the throw in here from the right-hand side. Lewis Miller here, or Liam Miller. I'm all over the shop. Here we go. Can they sneak in a late goal here? A minute to go right now, and Wellington will clear that one away. Very close to a high boot there. But Wellington going to break away here. It could be 3-1. It could be 3-1 here. They're going to have numbers. Not a good ball. Not a good ball. Goes back to the keeper. Tanush says, I barely know any players in the sport. Okay, cool. We get it. Craig Grossman says, Alexi is scared of clowns and of losing his virginity. Oh, true. I thought it was a chick. So 45 seconds to go here. They're trying to blow the whistle there. Trying to blow the whistle. So Mariners here, left-hand side. There's 35 seconds to go right now. Someone's really trying to blow a whistle in the crowd. Can they get a last-ditch attempt? Don't forget, guys, we will be showing Sydney FC versus MacArthur right on after this. Here we go. Mariners over the top. Oh, cleared away by Wellington. And that should be the game, you would assume. So it says, nah, Quadra. What are you talking about? Get off of NBA. So right-hand side here. Over the top. Oh, cleared away by. This has been a good game, though. It's been a very good game. Mariners here, the last opportunity here. Oh, cleared away, and now Wellington should finish it off. 6 minutes has gone here, referee. 6 minutes has gone. 6 minutes has gone. Mariners still have the ball here. Mariners still have the ball. 6 minutes has gone, referee. You need to be quick here, Mariners. 6 minutes has gone, referee. Why are we still waiting? Mariners are going to have one last opportunity. Okay, they're going to have a whip in. The game is still going here. Over the top here. In the edge of the box. Oh, cleared away. Game over. And the referee's still allowing time on. The referee's still allowing time on right now. What's going on? That's the game. That's the game over. That's the game over there, guys. So the final score will be 2-1. The final score will be 2-1 here to the Wellington Phoenix. Good game. Very fun game to watch, to be completely honest with you. Look, deserved winners in the end, to be honest. I thought it was a great game. The two scorers. I did tell you who the scorers would be. I said Gary Hooper to score first. I did say for him to get a double, but I did say Sotirio to get the other one. And both Gary Hooper and Sotirio both scored for the Wellington Phoenix. So, good game there. Now, guys, I'm going to jump off. I'll be back on in like 20 minutes time, or I think it's half an hour time, actually, for the Sydney FC versus MacArthur game. So go and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Get around it. I appreciate you. We're doing 7s after the A-League tonight as well. And we've got plenty of A-League to come tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. But I'll see you in half an hour's time for the Sydney FC versus MacArthur game. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.